All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome into another live stream. Hey, Sam, I am Adam L, Casey, Marina. Great to see everyone. Day before the 4th of July. Gotta love it. So, hey, HLCMA, good to see you. Today we have some police body cam videos that I thought would be fun to take a look at. Just give people a minute to join. Hopefully, everyone is having a good extended holiday weekend. Yeah, these videos today I have look interesting. We have fake cops pulling over real cops. A guy has a meltdown at an airport. And I believe one of the videos features an appearance by Sparky the Taser. So, in this first video, we have from Code Blue Cam, fake cop pulls over real cop and it doesn't end well. Let's roll the video.
Tried to pull over 3 people.
No.
That's not what I'm hearing. So I get it. Everybody makes mistakes, but fortunately, you tried pulling over a cop, which is dumb. What were you going to pull him over for? Just out of curiosity.
I wasn't trying to pull anybody. I'm not trying to impersonate. No.
Yeah, you gotta be real stupid to try and pull over a real cop while pretending to be a real cop. While pretending to be a cop. Hey, Nupser Tiana, great to see you. Happy Monday. Hey, Inquisitor Bacon. If you're a fake cop pulling over a real cop, you're gonna have a bad time. Exactly.
Everything that is occurring right now is pointing that way. Not smart.
Yeah.
You're going to end up getting yourself hurt over something stupid just because you want to play around.
I copied is eastbound, correction, northbound on East Frontage Road by the travel bus.
Let's see. On June 21st, 2021, an off-duty police officer was driving home from work when he saw a Jeep traveling at a high speed with white and amber lights activated in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Hey, Captain Cactus and Lindy Pinty, great to see you. Call me Nuff. And let's see, when the off-duty officer did this, the Jeep got behind him and then activated the siren on his Jeep. The officer pulled over, the Jeep sped past him.
I'm out.
The officer that was off duty, who was still in uniform, followed and monitored for Canoe to pull over and wait until the deputy arrived.
Oh, yes,
Early baby. All right.
Recording.
I have an idea. I'm on my way home, and he's turning this fucking strobe light on, and he's got a siren. He curbs 2 cars, and then blows past them, goes through a red, and then he's just using this little light bar on top here with these sirens.
Okay then.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I was just driving home. I just got this thing off of Amazon.
What thing?
A siren.
And you try and pull people over?
No,
Well, you followed him a pretty good distance.
I followed him.
Yeah, I heard him all the way from 52.
And you try to curb two cars on 52nd Street and use lights and a siren so they pull over and stop. You pull up next to them and then you blow past them.
You got your ID on you?
I'm sorry.
$353 or code 4.
What'd you get off Amazon recently?
A siren.
Why?
I've always wanted one.
For what purpose?
A PA system.
To do what?
Talk into it mostly. Kind of had a siren in it, and I didn't really know.
All right, if you're gonna lie, I mean, you gotta come up with something more believable than that. I mean, really, you decided to buy a siren and a light and put it in your car, and people aren't gonna think you're a police officer. Like, this guy is busted red-handed. He's just trying to make something up on the fly.
It had a siren. I was fucking around with it. I do construction, landscaping. That's the light on the top.
What's with the yellow and white bar?
That's amber.
Okay,
That's
so
for construction.
so are you doing construction right now?
No,
So why do you have it on?
because I saw him behind me, and he had his hazards on. He was following me, so I turned him on. And I don't want to get hit.
You got any weapons on you? Stand up for me. Turn around. He should be the RO. You had a siren on?
Yeah, so we're going down 52nd, and I'm on my way home.
Right.
So we're going down 5-2, and then all of a sudden I see this white and yellow flashing light on top of the car, and I'm going along, and all of a sudden I notice this guy's like flying, and he's coming up behind cars and making them move over to the shoulder with the siren, and then they pull over and stop, and then
Does he stop behind him?
Yeah, he would pause and stop, and then accelerate around him and take off with the siren on. And then he would race up behind the next car and make that one pull over and curb.
Yes,
And
I
then
believe that was a
race around
business
it.
name on
So
his
then I'm
shirt.
trying to get up on the side of him to see if I could get a look at him. I wrote down his license plate. I turned my radio on, and as I get up next to him, he slows down, pulls behind me, turns the siren on, and I move into the lane next to him, and then he blows past me.
Okay.
So when he came up to a red light, I looked at him, and I'm like, pull over and stop, and then he takes off, and he ran through red lights.
Okay. What red lights are you on? This one?
So this one here for sure. And
Coming northbound or?
So eastbound.
And then into the
it
northbound?
turned red, and then he made the left. And then the other one that he ran was 104th and 52nd.
Okay.
I didn't mean to blow his light. It's not shit.
Let's see. The driver attempted to pull anyone over and said he ran through red lights because the brakes on his Jeep were bad and he was worried he wouldn't be able to stop. Oh, are you kidding me? That's gotta be the worst excuse I've ever heard. Like, if your brakes are bad, then you shouldn't be driving that vehicle. Like, this guy knows he's busted. Like, come on.
I mean, you gotta look at it from our perspective,
No,
you know.
I get
It's,
it. I understand.
you know, and then the other way to look at it too is if it's got shitty brakes, but you got the time and money to put light bars and whatever on it, then you should put the money into the brakes. I mean, unfortunately for you, this guy happened to be right there going home from work. So
I'm concerned too because there's if you look in his back seat, he's got more LEDs that aren't installed yet.
Hey, Kelly McDonald, great to see you. Morning, Mark. I'm so happy I cut you live. Great way to start my day. Welcome in, Kelly. Great to see you as always, my friend. I don't know if I can stop. I better floor it instead. Like, exactly, Casey. Like, what is the logic here? Like, first off, if your brakes are bad, you shouldn't be driving it. Like, you would think, if anything, you would want to pull over somewhere on the side of the road if your brakes really weren't working. Not floor it through red lights instead with lights and sirens on.
Yeah, it's got like a full package back there.
Does it look like it's red and blue or just?
I can't tell because with our LEDs now, I mean, they could be any color.
That's true.
I can't tell what color they're on. It might say on them, but yeah, he's got a full siren and air horn rigged up on this thing.
Okay. Impersonating a police officer, at least, because he said he stopped behind them for several seconds and then sped off.
Yeah, he would curb them, and then he didn't get out and make contact with them, but he would curb them and then speed around them.
Okay. 2 people, and then he tried to do it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree, Chelsea. It is a lame excuse.
What's with the red lights? One of the red lights.
What red lights?
This one, and then the one on 104th and 52nd Street.
I was like 200, 100 feet maybe before the red light, and
Do you have your siren on when you were going through the red light?
I don't know. I had my horn on, I think.
What horn?
A little like,
The air horn?
yeah. Because like my brakes are shit on this thing, and like I can't really stop very good on it. So it hit yellow before I was like able to like stop real quick. So I just kind of like hit the air horn, and I don't know. I just got it today.
So it sounds like you tried to pull over 3 people.
No.
That's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you got behind him, hit your light and your horn, put him to the curb, stop behind him for several seconds, and then sped around him.
No, I didn't do that.
That's not what I heard.
No, I would never do that.
So what are you doing?
I just got the siren today. It
For what
literally
purpose?
came from Amazon today.
You said a whole light bar. That's not rigged up.
I'm literally not trying to impersonate no one.
And let me guess, he's gonna try and blame Amazon. Well, if it's illegal to have it in my car, Amazon shouldn't be selling it. I wouldn't doubt if he says something stupid like that, honestly. Hell, you could buy basically anything on Amazon. You could buy those rip-off private right-to-travel plates on Amazon. Just because you can buy it off of Amazon and put it on your car doesn't make it legal. Hey, Elwheat Skador, great to see you. Good morning, Mark. Great to see you. My brakes were bad and grinding, so I borrowed a friend's car until I got them fixed 2 days later. Exactly, Dave, and that's what a sensible person would do, but this guy decides, I don't know, to buy sirens and lights and pretend to be a police officer for some reason. Like, he probably, I don't know, wouldn't know if he watched Jeremy Duet.
You know when you're pulling people over with the light flashing, it is impersonating, right?
I wasn't trying to impersonate no one, though.
Exactly,
I'm not here. I
Casey.
don't have a uniform. I don't have any firearms. I really love you guys. I really honestly do. I'm not trying to impersonate no one.
So what were you going to do with this other light bar that's in here?
That's the other thing. I was gonna mount it. I just picked that up from my dad's house. It's from a racing lawnmower that I built for the high school. It used to go on the forward. It's orange.
What about these lights up here? They could be construed as, they look like they could strobe, and they're white.
Those are white strobe lights.
You understand where we're going with this, right?
Right, I understand. I really fucked up. I totally get it.
What were you going to pull them over for? Just out of curiosity.
I wasn't trying to pull anybody.
He was? Jeremy DeWitt was released either today or yesterday. If that's true, he's probably going to pretend to be a cop again. I have no doubt in my mind. And it's probably just a matter of time before he gets himself arrested again.
I got it today.
So what were you following him for then?
I was just driving. And I know
Where were you headed to?
Unigrove. I was just messing with the different sounds on the siren because I live in a residential area, and I thought, like, I don't know. I should have. I don't know. I didn't know where I could really play with it.
You understand? Okay, so not only is it something that's, I'm just going to straight out say stupid.
Right.
You're not armed, right?
No.
What happens if you try? I'm just saying. I'm not accusing you of anything right now, okay? But what would happen if you try to pull the wrong person over who had a gun and who does not like police, and he gets out and starts shooting? Guess what? You have no way of defending yourself. Nevertheless, that this is a crime for you impersonating a police officer. You know that, right?
I'm not trying to impersonate no one.
Everything that is occurring right now is pointing that way. It's not smart.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up getting yourself hurt over something stupid just because you want to play around.
How long are you on probation for?
A year.
And when does it end?
This makes this even better. He's on probation. The driver is also on probation for a 2020 conviction for intimidating a victim and disorderly conduct. Boy, this just keeps getting worse and worse for this guy. Maybe a few improv lessons would help him think quicker.
I got put on probation April, January, February, March.
Sorry to keep pausing it, but want to read the captions. In that case, he was originally charged with 4 counts of 4th-degree sexual assault, but those charges were dismissed as part of a plea agreement. Of course they were, because why wouldn't they be?
Like April
Of this year?
April of this year. So.
Dude, I see this every single day. If you're on probation for whatever the case is,
And I'm sitting here drawing attention.
you should literally be going to work, going home, and that's it. You shouldn't be going to any bars. You shouldn't be going anywhere after whatever. Guys do stupid stuff all the time. We just had a guy yesterday. He was out on probation and whatever else, and the guy decides to go to the bar with his.
Hey, Lurker One, great to see you. Hope you're doing well and happy 4th of July week or weekend or long weekend for most of us. Most people. I think he needs to find out who took the brain cell that day. I bet his victim was happy to find out about that. Hey, Terry Barnes. Great to see you as well.
Go lady, and guess what? Now he's going to go to prison for 3-4 years because, it's like, just stay at home.
I get it.
I mean, I get you have a life and I get you're 19, but,
I work 3 jobs.
Right, I get it, but, at the end of the day, your decisions in the past, brought you to here, so it's like, you just need to stay home, stay out of trouble.
Right.
Not go anywhere, not do anything.
Reputation.
So here's what I think happened, okay? I think you got this new light today, and it's cool. You got a new light, you got a new siren, it's fun.
Yeah.
Then you realize you turn it on and people pull over for you like you're a cop. So you thought, hey, this is kind of fun. I'm going to pull behind them like a cop because you like the cops. That's great.
Also, yes, happy Canada weekend as well. Thanks for reminding me, Nev.
And then, well, maybe I probably shouldn't go far with this, but that was cool, and then kept going.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Yeah. It's dumb. But I wasn't trying to be a cop. I like you guys. I really do. You guys are awesome, and you guys do good work. Even though I've been arrested, I have never changed my view on you guys at all.
Well, that's fantastic.
I was
but
on the Racine County Sheriff's Explorer post as a kid. I've always dreamt to be. I don't know.
You've always wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out for you.
No.
And it happens. Unfortunately, some people just doesn't work out. But tonight, you were trying to act like you're a cop a little bit, right? Right? You weren't like, hey, I'm going to go full blown here. We're going to pull someone over, get him out of the car. Right. But a little part of you, right? You're like, I have a light on, I have a siren. They pulled over for me. It's like I'm a cop right now, right?
And unfortunately, one of those cars was a police car.
And that's why we're here today. So you essentially pulled over somebody as a cop, but you're not a cop. Does that sound right?
I mean, we understand what you're saying, that you're not getting out, you're not IDing people, you're not doing all that, but you can't stop cars out here.
I understand.
Especially, you pull somebody over and they think you are a cop. You're not ready for that, are you? Somebody gets out of the car and comes after you, you're not trained for that, right? You're not ready for that, right? And then what happens? And then somebody that doesn't like the cops and they think you are a cop and they get out and they come back after you. What do you think happens?
Maybe get killed,
Maybe.
hurt.
You never know.
Get hurt.
And that's the problem with people that are not cops acting like they are.
I didn't really enjoy Forrest Gump when he came out in theaters, but the more and more I remember the line, my mom always said, stupid is as stupid does. Exactly. That's the definition of this guy right now. Stupid is and stupid does. I always loved Forrest Gump. That movie is great. Oh, they definitely should, and I think they're going to. I hope they do the public a favor and put this guy in jail.
You're not trained or prepared for it. See how that's a problem? Not to mention, in the past, there have been people who are trying to pretend they're cops for bad reasons.
Right.
You obviously tonight didn't do anything further than pull behind them like you're doing a traffic stop. But how do we know that in another mile, the next car you pull over, you're like, you know what? They think I'm a cop. I'm going to play this one out further. I'm going to go up and we don't know. We don't know you. You see how that's a problem? Does that make sense? So you having a little bit of fun tonight with your new light and siren very well could have ended poorly or differently, or had we not stopped you, who knows what could have happened? We don't know.
Could have been seriously hurt, yeah.
Correct.
Just gonna step away for a moment, but I'll keep the video going and I'll be right back.
So all this is going to be is that it's going to be documented. Okay. What it sounds like is that there's no charges that are going to be pressed. Okay. But if you're caught in any way, shape, or form doing any type of action like this before, because it is illegal, if you're not actively in a construction zone doing construction things, you are not allowed to have any type of strobes on. Even tow trucks, if they're not technically towing a vehicle, they cannot have their strobes on. Okay? So if you are caught in any fashion using any type, even with no lights, just beeping the siren, you're probably going to get arrested. All right? So if that's the case, if there's no charges that are going to be pressed against you, then you're lucky.
And I'm doing so good. I really am doing good. I just got done doing 9 months.
What I suggest that you do, honestly, you have no need for any of these.
I really do.
Sell them. Get rid of them. Don't get yourself caught up on this. All right? I know it's fun. When I was younger, I was in the CB club, and I had the PA system and everything. This was in Chicago, so
Right.
Imagine what would have happened if I messed with the wrong person. I definitely would have gotten shot. But, yep, I messed around too, but...
So, question for you. Would you be willing to allow us to search your car?
I don't think it's really necessary.
Okay.
I mean, do you guys want to search it?
So I guess our concern is to make sure that you don't have a badge you bought from Amazon or something like that. Okay. All right. Let me get out of the road here. All right. So I'm going to read you your rights before we get a statement from you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us or give us a statement?
Yes. Am I under arrest or detained? I'm detained.
You're detained.
Yeah.
Okay. You work in the morning? What time do you work in the morning? 7.
I'm going to be at the shop at 7.
Hey, Raven Wing, great to see you.
At the shop at 7.
Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you. We're calling your PO right now. And we're going to let them know that you were using the siren. We're let them know that you were at a bar. I let them know that you weren't drinking. You blew zeros. That you've been cooperative. But we're also going to do a summons. As of right now, it's just going to be a summons for impersonating a police officer.
Which means
It's a misdemeanor. Okay. Your appeal, I don't know what your appeal is going to do. If he's going to want to hold you or not, that's up to him. But I'm being honest with you because you've been honest and cooperative with us.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Try to work with you.
Yep. So let's just have a seat back on the bumper. Once we hear back, we'll let you know, okay?
Hey, general user.
Get for it. So they decided they're going to hold you. So.
The only saving grace is it's not a weekend, so you don't have to sit there for 3 days before you get.
Yep, they did arrest him. It sounds like the probation officer decided to have him brought in.
You can have a seat at that brown chair. Step up, we'll go over there. Straight ahead of that silver desk on your right.
Let's see, the driver was charged with impersonating a police officer, a misdemeanor, and cited for a violation of a red traffic light and unlawful siren and horn. He was given a $2,500 signature bond. However, he's being held in Kenosha County. He's being held in Kenosha County Jail on a probation hold.
All right, good luck to you, Sam.
Yep, a Jeremy DeWitt impersonator. I agree, General User. Good for the probation officer. Probation means you're on your best behavior. It does, and a lot of the time, though, people are not on their best behavior when on probation. And speak of police impersonators, I have another police impersonator video. This one's called Serial Police Impersonator Approached Cops, Gets Arrested in Miami. So let's take a look at that. Started watching some of this earlier. And this is from Active Police Cam. I'll leave a link to their channel in the chat.
Thing is, when we came up on him, hold on. When we came up on him, we thought he was a police officer because he had a firearm on him, he had a duty belt, he had a thin blue line jacket on him. His car is a police interceptor car. Like he has rumblers on it, he has red and blue lights, you name it, the whole 10 yards, you know. Even the antennas, you know, the police antennas, he even has that on his car, but no radio. So I don't know, but
you can give me the serial number and I'll see if that's in the system. But I read to see if he has a permit and if he doesn't have a permit.
Okay, he doesn't have a permit to be able to carry a firearm either. He doesn't have a permit.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Before Bodycam was rolling, officers on patrol were approached by a man dressed as a police officer asking if they needed help. When they asked if he was an officer, he replied he was a security guard, but was unable to provide identification for his security guard license when asked.
So you see when you guys turned on the red and blues, so those are basically the options that I have.
For all the lights for you and stuff.
That I pretty much, that's my car, and I pretty much forgot that I had it like that because it literally has different setups. Like I've done that on a private property, and it has like different options for colors. This is an install I did, and I've also done police vehicles as well. So it's literally something that I have for, like, for example, if I go work on a car like I've done for DV units out of county, out of headquarters, I can sit there and say, well, if you want extra lights, this is what I can offer you. And then the same lights that I use for security, I can demo it to you. And, maybe you can profit from it, or me as a business, future, big business owner, whatever, can probably profit from it too. That's all I wanted to say, because I know what it seems like, but I can promise you it's not that, because I'm done with that. I've been clean for 2 years, and trust me, Metro West wasn't for me, because it's not nice. Family hurts, I hurt. I don't want that. I really don't.
We don't want that either. It's probably not the best option for anybody right now. Like I said, I honestly haven't made any decisions.
I understand and I respect that fully, and whatever decision you do make, I always respected it. I always did, because I know what it seems like.
I mean, so, it looks like you do good work. It's just, and I know the other detective, when we were initially talking, she explained it to you a little bit. I wasn't around, but I'm assuming she did. Like
she did. She told me everything what it seemed like and everything.
That would have said security or anything, it would have been like, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, you have the different options. Okay.
And that's why I want to wrap it. I want to wrap it for that same reason. Because I know it'll be less of a headache. Because who's out the wrap that says emergency lighting on the side? I mean,
realistically, I don't know what you told you, but I mean, you don't need a gauge.
I haven't gotten a chance to that yet, to be honest. I bought the car with it, and I haven't gotten a chance to it. The rear partition, I got it because it had actually one to the trunk as well.
So he bought a car with apparently emergency lights, and he thought it was a good idea to drive around with that. Like, people really don't think, do they?
To divide the back seat from the trunk, I was able to get that one out, but that one I didn't get to.
In the future, I would do anything and everything to make the car not look like any other police cars on the street. I understand the lights, that's fine. You're going to do your light setup that's straight, no problem. But even if that means like moving the push bar, changing the rims, it's the little things that will never
That's
have
how
this
I
happen.
actually had it recently with those.
Yeah.
Just because it blended in better and it didn't stand out so much as a cop car. So I actually borrowed them from a car that I was working on.
That's probably a better idea.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, Sean, great to see you. Hope you're doing
whether you're
well.
trying to make it a demo car, make it as realistic to a police car as possible, that plus the duty belt, plus what you're wearing, plus, all of that.
I can understand that,
Sir, get your hands in your pocket, put your hands behind your back for me.
Okay, I guess you made her choice.
I'm going to talk to you now. I'm going to explain your rights. Can you hold this for a second? I'm going to explain to you why you're being arrested. We'll talk about it in my car, okay? Did you guys ask him if he's been arrested before?
He said he had a criminal history. You didn't ask me specifically what it was. What is it?
I did state
Okay. So you didn't tell them the full truth, did you? No. That you've been arrested before for impersonating police officers?
He kind of mentioned that slightly when he said he's not trying to do that again.
Okay.
I was arrested when I was 16, 17 for impersonating.
Did you tell her you had 13 felonies? Did you tell her you had 13 felonies?
I did state
13 felonies? Like, how are you even out of jail at all? Like, you have 13 felonies and you're out of jail? That is freaking insane. And this is what's wrong with the justice system. That just boggles my mind. How do you have 13 felonies and are out of prison? There's so much wrong with the justice system.
State that I had multiple felonies for driving.
So you're
Yes.
a convicted felon is not without a firearm.
Yeah.
Well,
And you were in
hence the
possession
reason
of a
why I
firearm when
started
we
clearing
walked
my
up.
stuff out, and I got my G license. Well, I applied for my G
You
license.
can't get a G license if you have 13 felonies.
Was when we got here and we were talking to you initially.
So I was told that if I cleared my stuff out, I'd
Who
be
told you? Because that's not correct.
Well, they had told me that it was non-violent, so I wouldn't have an issue being a security guard.
Hang on. Let's put him in the car.
All right, come on. Let's go in my car. We'll figure it out now. But for right now, as far as I'm concerned, you have 13 felonies. You're in possession of a firearm when we walked up to you. On the other side, there's more room.
Hey, Jesse West. Happy 4th of July weekend.
Your car because we don't want to leave it there. All right. Do you have any other guns or any other weapons in the car? Sure. There's no other firearm we're gonna find. There's no other knife, bulletproof vest.
Remember, in California, there's no justice system, zero bail, zero jail. Stuff below 950 is not prosecuted. Well, that stuff below 950 isn't prosecuted. That is just insane. It's like basically just encouraging criminals to keep committing their crimes.
So there is a vest in the car that I was using earlier today for the same event I was working.
Okay.
And it just says public safety officer on it.
Okay. Where is that one at?
I believe it might be in the back seat.
In the back seat?
Correct.
Okay.
And then,
is there any?
If I'm not mistaken, the same gentleman that you spoke to today, he was working with me at the other event, and he did a sell of a gun or something like that. And I think there's a firearm in a case, though.
In a case?
In the car.
Okay.
If not, it would be the empty case.
Sarmiento's with the car?
Yeah.
There's another gun in the car, and it says it's in a case. It might say
I need to know because we're gonna search the car. I don't want to miss anything and have
There's no
that.
possible way that I can call like my dad that's the owner of the car.
If there's a vest,
Like that, I don't have that.
see it says, and it says another gun. It's in a case, and it says son of a gun.
Where is it? Okay. It has to get to it. Okay.
But I mean, I wasn't doing anything wrong with the lights, though. I even showed you my business card and I showed you the Instagram and everything.
Listen, I totally understand. Listen, aside from that case with the gun and the vest, is there anything else in that car?
No, there isn't.
There's nothing else.
Shouldn't be nothing else. I promise you that. There's probably a knife on the passenger seat. But that's it.
Knife passenger.
And that's for self-defense.
Now let me ask you this: as far as tonight, you worked 2 events.
I worked from 9 a.m. yesterday. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Reds Car Restoration. They're off of 75th Street and 27th Avenue, down by Northside. So they were hosting a raffle for 3 cars today, and I was working there since 9 a.m. I got off at 10 and then I came over here.
And you were working in what capacity over there?
Same capacity.
As what?
As a security officer. Same capacity.
Okay. And
just again, my understanding was that I thought that I could because even someone had told me that my record was not violated.
You know, the worst thing this guy can do right now is talk to the police. Like, never talk to the police without a lawyer, especially if you're already placed under arrest. The officers aren't trying to help you. They're trying to get more evidence against you, basically. Like, this ain't legal advice, but I'm just saying, you should never speak to the police without a lawyer present. If it's one thing I've learned after watching all these body cam videos and sovereign citizen videos, that's it. Never talk to the police, at least without a lawyer present.
So I wouldn't have an issue. I thought that I didn't know that just having a felony for whatever it was would screw me up. I thought they would classify like violent, non-violent, and give a chance, allow people to, fix themselves. That's all I wanted. That's it.
Let me ask you, the license that you applied for, the security license you applied for, was it for armed or unarmed?
For armed.
For armed. And you still haven't
I haven't gotten it by mail, the actual hard one.
Okay. Have you gotten like an approval or disapproval
Any,
I haven't gotten
any
no
issues,
letter yet.
nothing?
And I've had that same address on my license for years. It's the one that I use.
Okay.
I was just hoping that that's something I'd be able to do because I couldn't be what I wanted to be. For obvious reasons, as you already know.
Just so we're on the same page, what was it that you wanted to be?
A cop. I was an explorer when I was little and I wanted to be a cop.
Where were you an explorer?
From Miami-Dade, out of Post 526 in Miami Lakes.
I was Miami Beach.
I was with Officer Lesmus over there, and then I was with Randy Russell and Officer Kinsey out of Northside.
Okay.
And then after that, when my license started getting messed up, it was downhill from there. So,
what was it that you were doing for speeding?
No, it was for stupid tickets. Just I was young. I got my learner's permit suspended. I didn't even ever get to get a license till maybe about a year or two ago.
Okay.
So I never did. And then I finally said, you know what, I've had it because I don't want to take this trip anymore. I didn't want to keep going to jail, losing whatever I work for, the little bit I might have. I didn't want to lose it. So I said, all right, I can be a cop. I started doing the installs, and that went well because I started, making money from it, obviously, because I started putting work into it. It was a little bit closer to what I wanted to be, but, knowing that I was safe. And then after that, the guy that you spoke to, he told me, hey, why don't you do security? And, like that, you'll be good. You'll make your money. You can do installs on the weekends. And I honestly thought I was good because I've never robbed anybody. I've never hurt anybody. All I did ever was drive and not listen to not drive. That was it.
Okay.
But I am wrong.
Let me ask you, the lights that you have in the car, have you ever used them?
I have used them. I've used them in the past on Okeechobee.
Okay.
Over by Okie and past the turnpike. And the day that I actually used them, I made a video with a few cars there as well, and FHP was by there as well. So I went up to them and I asked them because we were going to do videos with the cars racing with lights and siren.
So not only did you use the lights, which you weren't supposed to use, but you decided to film your crimes also. Like, I'll never understand that, especially, with the sovereign citizens and First Amendment auditors. Well, mostly just sovereign citizens, but they literally record their crimes, and not only that, they publish them online for the world to see. Like, what are you even thinking to record your crimes? Like, make it so easy for the prosecutors to use that against you in court.
And they said, yeah, as long as I'm not trying to pull nobody over and there's no public traffic, that I was okay. And those are videos that I have on my Instagram, videos outside of my house, videos at my other job that I have on the weekdays. That is like a private parking lot. And, when I get there sometimes in the morning, I want to make my video because networking is the only way that I see that I'll be able to make it.
All right. And let me ask you, today you're working as an armed security guard here.
Correct.
And who hired you?
American Protective Service Group.
Okay. But they hired the company and then you're just
No, they hired the company and I work for the company, correct.
Okay.
You
And
mean
do you work here often?
I was working every weekend, but won't be able to do that now. So, but yes, I was working here every weekend.
How long have you been working there?
Maybe about the same amount of time, month and a half, 2 months.
Okay.
Sometimes maybe before that I would cover, but not armed.
Okay.
Because again, I never wanted to go back. I never did. After my last conviction, I said I'm gonna do my time and fix myself. I will never lie to you. I don't enjoy it. I don't. Much less as a gay man. I would never enjoy jail like that.
Okay.
So
now let me ask you this. You said you've done this. You've done like what? Been arrested before?
Yeah, I've been arrested before for license. Every time as I habitual, I had to take the ride. It was the reality of it. And I would tell them.
Have you been arrested for anything else?
I've been arrested before also for impersonating and it got dropped. I never got convicted for it. And also when I was...
So you were arrested for the same exact crime in the past and you didn't learn from it. Like, no sympathy for you, dude. You're the type of person that doesn't care about the law and will just decide to keep breaking it over and over again. It it still puzzles me that you have 13 felonies and you're not in prison. Hey, Donna Rupert, great to see you. Hey, peeps, just got home from work. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day so far.
Younger, I also got arrested for it once because I had some amber lights on my car, and that got dropped as well because I was a juvenile.
Okay.
But that was it. And last time it was because the officer pulled me over, and he saw that I had the same thing, a vest and stuff, and I told him, "Listen, I was working." That was it.
How long ago was that arrest?
I want to say maybe about 3.5 years, 3 years, give or take.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more. I don't know because I've been clean for a while.
Okay.
I have.
All right. And what you do for the car, like the stuff you have in there, and you bought the car like that?
So the car came with a partition. The car came with a spotlight, came with a push bar. The only stuff that I took off was lights that were on the push bar, like yours, that are red and blue. And I
Hey,
took
Lil
those out and I
Peppa.
added mine, which are the green and whites and amber, and the push.
Hey, Lil Peppa, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Is he bragging? It sure sounds like it, Jersey. Definitely for sure. It really does sound like he's bragging. And it's like I just said, this is the type of person that doesn't care about the law, and he sees all of this as accomplishments to him, basically. I mean, if they handed out trophies to criminals for all the crimes they could commit, this guy would have a ton of trophies. Hey, Jesse Green, great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is having a great 4th of July weekend.
The speakers and some antennas were on it. Others, I added it because it does give it a better look. That was the only reason why. And I won't even deny it from you. I did add some, but it was to give it a better. Yes, I did add about 2 of those, but it was to give it a better look.
To make it look more like a cop.
I guess you can say to make it look more professional, to be honest. Because, again, as an explorer, I know better.
I agree, Casey. It does sound like he's given a sales
I know better.
pitch.
I know what that carries. When I got that set up, I got told by several officers. And they told me, you know what that is. And I said, yeah, but you guys have done work to the cars. You guys know. And they even told me that it was risky. Just, again, I wanted to be able to have that available.
I listen, I totally understand.
And not in that sense. In the sense, like, for example, you meet me and I so happen to come across you and I tell you I do installs and you tell me so happily that you want to add some lights. I wanted to be able to offer the option if I came to do the install and you wanted extra lights, be able to show it to you. Not on a video, but, actually physically. Look, this is the light, this is what it can do. But I didn't think it would get me this, honestly. If I would have known, I wouldn't have done it.
But you know that you can't have red and blue lights.
My understanding from a cop was that I can have them as long as I didn't use them. And that's why I had set it up to the amber and white.
Okay, but still, what's the point of having them, though, if you don't use them? There's literally no point in having them.
Right? And I had set up the red and blue for demonstration purposes only. Like maybe at a car show, to have some fun at a car show, that's about it. To be quite honest with you. That's honestly about it. Again, if I would have known, I can show you a video of how my car was before. I would have never changed it because it actually looked nice. I changed it to have that option because I started dealing with some cops in the install. So I wanted to be able to offer it. Not just show up to the security guard and be like, look at my lights, they're amber green. But also have the option to be like, hey, officer, look, since you know I do installs, I have red and blue lights. I would like to show them to you. Maybe you like them and you might want to get some. That was honestly the only reason why.
Why'd you change the rims on the car?
It came with those.
It came with those?
I had changed them to the other ones, like the ones on that car recently, because I was working on a white one like that, and it had those hubcaps. And I had put those on my car temporarily because I didn't want it to stand out so much. because with those center caps, it does stand out. But I initially got the car like that. I can show you a video of the day that I got it with my old car next to it, and it was just like that.
As far as you using the car, you only use it for when you are doing security?
Well, no, I use it also for when I do funeral escorts, because again, I've found out that you don't need a license for that, just a driver's license. I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that. That's what I was told. So I do use the amber white lights. I do use them for funeral services, which I have it on my dash cam in the car as well that I can show you. That's about it.
You don't use the car for anything else?
Exactly like Jeremy
Just
to
personal use. And
unbelievable.
I went from a Crown Vic to that because of the installs. It was more convenient for me to take the wires, my tools. You know, if I need to take any lights that I might order and receive them for the, whoever, be able to load them up and not have the issue of a Crown Vic.
The back seat of the car it's caged in, right?
So when I got it, it had this one and the one that the SUVs have that go to the back. I was able to take that one off when I did the install of the lights, but I honestly never got to this one. And as you can see, you will notice it because the wires are literally on the side. Because I couldn't even find a way to tuck it in, and I just never got to take it off. That's about it. Along with the window bars, it also came with window bars.
How long have you had the car for?
Probably going on 2 years now.
And you said the car is under your dad's name?
Correct.
It's not under you?
No.
Do you have any car under you?
No, I do not.
Why is that?
Because also, within the havoc that I wreaked of my license, I also messed up my credit. So I haven't been able to take out a car under my name.
He has a rumbler in the front.
As far as the rumbler system in the front, the
speakers,
sirens?
Yeah, I have that for horn.
Okay.
There's also other sounds in there as well, which
I literally lost count of the number of felonies this officer got this clown to confess to. Excellent police work. It's like this guy is proud of the number of felonies he has. He wants to brag about it, basically.
I've used in the past, but mainly what I use it during escorts is the horn and the rumbler from when I'm going through an intersection, so it can be safer for me. And
you installed it?
I'm sorry? Yes.
You installed it?
Yes.
It didn't come with it?
No. I get the rumblers. I deal with a light brand called Phoenix.
Okay.
So I get rumblers from them at a dealer price, and obviously I install it. And my car obviously has one as well, yes.
Okay. As far as when you were showing us the lights earlier,
correct.
You were showing us certain light bars, and then I asked you if I could see the light panel. You agreed.
Correct. Because I honestly had forgotten. I don't know if you have my phone or not. I can show you on my Instagram the different ways that I can play with the lights. And I have videos of all the lights in white and amber and red and blue, mixture of blue, white, red, white, because you actually can play around with the colors. And I had forgotten that I had set it up like that.
When did you set it up like that?
I don't know, maybe about a month ago. It was a morning that I was at my job, at my full-time job. And I was making Instagram videos of the different colors. So I would just tap the color changer and I would do the white. I did a video of the amber, of the red, the blue, the red amber, red white, amber white, amber blue. You have different colors combinations with it.
Hey, Z-Blade.
As far as the
great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
In the car.
That computer, I use it for a system called 911iNet, which is it's like for security and stuff, for public safety, I guess. And they basically offer support for us for when we're working, and they can dispatch EMS for you guys if needed. And I can log into a CAD system that they have on the computer, because sometimes since they're out of state, the signal on the radios go out.
This guy is exactly Jeremy Duet 2.0. Like literally, just you're making this so much worse for yourself. It's really unbelievable. It's like he's digging his own grave. Dude should just join Armway if he's gonna give a sales pitch to everyone he meets.
So we have an option, like when we're at a post, to notate stuff on there to let them know if we can communicate via radio.
And just verifying, you don't have a carrying concealed weapon
No, I do not.
license.
No, I do not.
You don't have a physical security license.
Hey, Colt Stone Wolf. Hope you're doing well.
No, I do not.
And you don't have an ID from the company that you
I do have an ID from the company, but I do not. The same ID he showed you, the only thing that changes is the badge, because his is gold, obviously, and mine is just regular. It says officer, and that's it. But I do have that ID, but I do not have it on me. I don't, because I do have it with the other shit that we use sometimes for work.
And the only ID that you showed me today was the escort one, right?
Correct. Yeah, it was the one that I gave you along with my driver's license.
And the badge you had on your belt with the
executive
magazine,
escorts.
that was for the executive escorts, not for your security. It's not your security badge.
For this company, they haven't given me one yet.
If he's digging his own grave, maybe he'll pop out somewhere in Russia or mainland China. I didn't even think of that. Doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just relaxing day before the 4th of July. Just watching some police body cam videos.
Why?
Because I guess they have to pay for it, and I guess I haven't been on long enough for that, I guess. I don't know.
And you say you've worked there for 2 months?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything that I didn't ask that you think is relevant?
Not really, because I know at the end of the day, it's inevitable. Just, I honestly, last time I got arrested was about 4.5, 5 years ago. And I truly decided to want to change, find something to do, get out of trouble, stop driving. I even had to suck it up and ask my parents for help.
Hey, Patricia Bradshaw. Great to see you, my friend. Happy 4th of July weekend. In Florida, for habitual traffic offenders, it's a new felony every time they drive. I drive an escort. I committed yet another crime. Equals yet I committed another crime. Never knew that. So this guy, it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing and just flat out doesn't care. But this is exactly like Jeremy Dewitt doing police escorts, funeral escorts, especially when you don't even have a driver's license. It's so unbelievable. This guy is desperate to play cop. This is what he does. Oh man, it's really, when you think of it, it really is unbelievable though.
Have them help me. And I honestly didn't see this happening. It was never my intention. Ever. Even when I got my setup, it wasn't my intention at all. And I do apologize if you guys were disrespected any type of way, but it was never my intention to you guys. Ever.
You were very respectful. Tonight you were really
I like to help you guys out. When I've had an officer approach me about lights or whatever, I like it. I enjoy it. But if I meant any type of disrespect, guys, I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. Let me ask you one last question. When you saw us approaching, you were inside your car, right?
Correct.
And then you stepped out?
I was inside my car because I was tired.
Listen, just breathe, okay?
Just park, because I honestly didn't see this happening. I didn't want it. I didn't see it.
Oh boy, here comes the waterworks now. Really? Are you kidding me, dude? You just bragged on for about 25 minutes how you're willingly and knowingly have been repeatedly breaking the law, and now you're gonna start crying? Come on. Anything to try and get out of trouble, I guess.
At 32, I got my learner's license suspended, and when I
got my license a few years ago, I was happy because I never had it.
No, listen, I could tell that you're trying to do the right thing, but you're still
going about it the wrong way.
And I think you know that you are doing it the wrong way, but you don't mean the ill intent, right?
I don't. I just, like I told you, when they told me that my charges were non-violent, because I did explain to them, I was like, look, I want to be a security, but I have this in my past, and they were like, well, if it's non-violent, it shouldn't be an issue. Because I told them, it's been driving, but I didn't think that I would be classified as someone else like that. I thought by it being non-violent.
Hello.
Listen, you gotta be very careful.
Right now,
stuff,
she's interviewing him.
All right.
Let me pass you to Vargas.
Just give us a few minutes, and I'll come back and talk to you. Okay? Would you like to speak to your family?
I'm not gonna call them at this time and wake them up. I did that way too many times before. I'm not doing that at their age.
Hi, Mark. Enjoy your content. Thank you, Angie, and welcome to the live stream. I think this is the first time I've seen you here at a live stream. Welcome in. And thank you for supporting the channel.
Is there anybody you would like to call? A friend? Anybody? I'll let you think about it and I'll come and ask you, okay?
You have me.
Remember?
This arrest happened only a few months ago, so the case is still going through the court system and has not yet been resolved. I have linked a news story in the description if you want to read more about it.
And another police impersonator goes to jail, to the surprise of absolutely no one except maybe himself. I thought we were friends. Why are you arresting me? So this next video I have lined up is a guy at an airport who is completely belligerent and drunk, and he gets to meet Sparky the Taser. I have to go do some chores. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for hanging out, Sam I Am. Have a great day, my friend, and happy 4th of July. Let me see if I can bring this video up. There it is. Also, just a fair warning, this guy does use some strong language in the video. Some of it's censored out, but some of it isn't. And this video comes from Police Watch. Let's see, on March 14th, 2022, officers were dispatched for an unruly passenger. Multiple 911 calls were made stating an intoxicated white male was being aggressive, yelling at gate attendants, and eventually started to bang on the plastic partition separating the gate agent and passenger.
Got him right there?
My pants, my shirt.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey, what? What's going on? Talk to me.
I paid for a flight.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Look. I don't have any weapons. Don't be quiet.
Stop. Walk away.
Tell that shut his mouth before I beat his.
Let's go over.
Listen, they took $2,000 of my money to put me on that flight. And now I'm not on that flight.
Okay.
Thank you, Casey, for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. And welcome to all the new members who were gifted a membership. Thank you, Casey, for your continued support of the channel. I really appreciate it.
Cool.
How do I get to Longview?
I don't know. I don't know how you get to Longview, but hey, how?
Hey, if I spent $2,000 for a flight round trip from Longview to Medford, Medford back to Longview, why the am I not on a flight back to Longview?
What's your name?
Quigley. Quigley. Put me on my flight.
How much did you have to drink? What's going on?
This video could also be titled, How to Get Yourself Put on the No-Fly List. Like, he really expects that he's going to get on a flight with him acting this way? Are you kidding me right now? Like seriously, it really is unbelievable. Like, and it's because of people like this, eventually, there's a chance that they could start limiting how much alcohol you can drink at an airport. I mean, they're never going to stop it completely because that would lose them too much money on, delays and layovers and stuff like that. Hey, Darcy, great to see you. Good to see you live and watch more idiots. Just going through the chat. If I had a skateboard with a sail, his screaming would carry him. If he had a skateboard with a sail, his screaming would carry him all the way to his destination.
About 3 margaritas.
About 3 margaritas.
Yeah, you got a problem with?
Yeah, 3 margaritas too many, apparently. Like, thank God they didn't let you on the flight. Imagine being all thousands of miles up in the air right now, all those feet up in the air, like, and dealing with this. Like, this is the type of person that would have to be, like, taped down or tied down to the seat on the airplane.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Why do you have a problem with that? And you have a liquor bar in this airport. You!
Bring it down.
Listen! I'm on a flight that I paid $2,000 to be on.
Hey, bring it.
Yeah, well, you're definitely not getting on that flight now. Like, hey, Greg Jonick, great to see you. Happy 4th of July weekend. Like, it's really unbelievable how this guy is acting.
Listen!
You're going to jail.
Why?
Because you're intoxicated, man.
There's no reason to arrest me.
Turn around now.
Why?
Turn around. All right, come on. Let's go. Turn around. On the ground.
You piece of shit.
Hey.
On the ground. You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Hey.
I'll kick you.
Hey, back off. Go back off. Hey, away. Get away from him. Get away. Austin. Stop. Hey.
Get out, Pete. All right.
Your hands. Your other hand now.
It's under my other hand now. It's under my body.
Oh, medical.
Not yet.
He calmed way down right when that taser was deployed.
47. Let's get medical on the way.
44. Did you get medical?
$47, 44, and 47 camera handcuffed me right now. Please calm down.
Sorry. You guys get it?
Yeah, we're good. You want to grab your stuff?
Is he conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious and breathing.
Whoever's with us.
Thank you. All right, so get up. Roll to this one. All right. Let's check for weapons real quick. Okay. Hey, you doing all right, man?
I really wish I was on my flight right now.
Yeah, there's something in
I
there.
paid $2,000 to be on right now. This is what I spent $2,000 to do. To get beat up by TSA over some stupid security bullshit. I have nothing. I paid $2,000 for a flight to get home. I hope you burn in hell, die slow with suck a TSA fucked my glasses up. That's great. Now I can't see. I had them before I came to this fucking airport. Why don't I have them now?
Oh, there's his glasses. I see.
Yeah, guess what? Y'all will be charged with everything that has happened the entire time. You piece of shit, mother. Do you have any idea how much money I have, you fuck?
He's such a
No one cares,
charming
dude. Shut your mouth.
person.
Hey, guess what? I do, and this whole world will afterwards in this event. So fuck cheap bastard. You. When you get fired and you suck on a fat and you suck it to hell, you can go yourself.
Good for you, man.
All right, bud. Yep. Doing nothing. And that will all side with me that this is bullshit. Look at me. I spent $2,000 to be on a flight, and this is what I got. Don't ever.
You know, I think you have a lot more problems right now than missing your flight that cost $2,000. Like, he does realize, I mean, hopefully I don't think he even realizes right now that he's getting arrested by the police officers that he just tried to fight and got tasered. Like you have a lot more problems right now than your flight.
Buy an airplane ticket again, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, there it is.
We're trying to get these pros out, man.
God, take them out then. This shit hurts.
That's what we're trying to do.
It hurts. My fucking wrists hurt. My legs hurt. My back hurts. I spent $2,000 to fly from Medford to Longview and Longview to Medford. What did that get me? TSA bullshit.
We're gonna help you. Please, this leg, kick this leg up. Kick this leg up. Kick this leg up. Kick this leg up. We're gonna roll you on. Yeah, this one. Up to your back.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Roll him up. Roll him up. Come on. There you go. There you go.
All right, I get the other. All right, you stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Just have a seat.
Sit down, man. Sit down. Be careful.
All right. Can you please put those on my face? I cannot see a thing without those.
Your glasses.
My glasses. That's all I'm asking for. He just
Yeah,
picked them up.
hold on.
Right there in his hand.
We're gonna.
That's the taser.
I can't see it.
Hold on. I'll get your glasses. What's your name?
Brent.
Brent.
Yeah.
Okay.
BRENT.
We know his name.
That's me. I'm just trying to get on my flight and get home.
You ready?
Yes.
Good. You want them up a little bit?
I really don't care. What's more important is the real serious stuff. How do I get on my plane? I don't.
He's really still asking, how do I get on my plane? Here's the answer. You don't get on the plane at all. In fact, you probably just made it onto the no-fly list. Hey, Alex. So he's bragging 1 second about how much money he has, then whining about $2,000 the next. Yep, it really is puzzling. Like, he bragged about how much money he has, and then I missed my flight and I just lost $2,000 because of it. Like,
Deployment was done when we got here.
I'm with EMS, okay? So, just checking on you. Are you having any?
They cut the power when we ran out.
I don't feel great. I drank a couple margaritas before I got on this medication. All I wanted to
someone never has to worry about getting on an airplane again now that he's made the no-fly list.
I've been here for over 3.5 hours.
T-shirt idea. I spent $2,000 for this flight and all I got was tased. That is a good idea for a t-shirt.
I've dealt with TSA on both sides of this fucking airport. I just want to go home.
So as far as all that goes, I don't have any say in any of that. Okay, my concern right now is your well-being. Okay,
Right, my
I need to
well-being.
know
is, are you having chest pain, difficulty breathing?
I'm not sure what the date is, 15th or 16th. I'm sorry.
The day of the week. How about the day of the week?
The day of the week would be Monday.
Okay, and how about the year? 2022. And the president. I know. Some people can't answer.
Well, if they didn't do the presidential race correctly, it would be Biden.
All right.
Maybe Trump. Either way, I don't care. Like, I can tell you straight up, look, I'm sitting right here right now. I'm not going to do nothing. I literally have zero ambition or intuition to do anything at all. I literally just want to sit on my bike and go home.
Well, I'll let you talk with officers because, again, like I said, I only deal with.
Yes, he would be. P. Barnes would be proud.
Can you assure me I'm good? Because I know I'm good.
Well, I can't 100% assure you. I haven't done anything but talk to you.
I understand that, but from
Hey, Greg Jonick, great to see you.
the talking to me, granted, a person can be drunk, but they can know what the hell they're talking about.
No, I
They can know
understand.
where they are. They can know what they're doing.
I
They
totally
can know
understand.
all of that.
So let me.
When it comes to flights, I'd rather wait a while than having to run through the airport. I agree with that, Jesse. I had to run once for a plane. This was years ago, but it definitely wasn't fun. Like, I'd rather be a lot earlier and wait a while than having to rush around and run and try and find the gate at the last minute.
I know where I am. I know what I'm doing.
Let me tell you what my concern is.
I'm sorry.
Whenever you get tased, okay, we always like to inform people, that's electricity, okay?
Right.
So it can have a negative effect. I can not guarantee. I'll get it. I can't guarantee that your heart's not going to have some weird rhythm, okay, or that it's going to later on. All I can do, like I said, right now,
For right now, I'm okay.
I can check your vitals.
Look okay. You don't have to check. They're okay. I know my heart rate's probably a little elevated. I'm a little bit upset, but I'm being serious with you. I know I had a couple of things.
Everybody?
I spent $2,000 for an air flight.
I have nothing to do with it.
I understand. Just let me finish my point. That wasn't my point. Is I spent $2,000.
He's one of those drunks that never shuts up, isn't he? Like, this is the type of person that just loves hearing themselves talk.
I got here. I've been messed around by TSA, ticketing multiple times in multiple different airports. I lost my freedom. Look, I am so sorry. I never assaulted anyone. I would never assault anyone.
Just the fact
I
that
used my mouth in the wrong way. I'll agree with that.
just the
I've
fact
done
that
it.
you got tased, they're not going to phone.
That's fine. I just need to go home. I have 3 kids and a wife. I'm just trying to get home.
Right now is to keep it together. Being angry.
Whether I go to jail or not, I'm going to be fine. I promise you.
But then once you get home, things come down, you come back and
Hey, Joseph Bobbitt, great to see you. Hi, Mark. Happy 4th of July, my friend. And same to you. Happy 4th of July and happy 4th of July to everyone.
right now.
Please, sir. I mean, not being able to see is a disadvantage in this world for sure.
So if you're refusing further medical evaluation.
Whoa. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I was trying to make it easier on y'all. Please don't hurt me no more than I already have been. Please don't
So
hurt
would
me
you
any
like
more
us
than
to
you
do
already
any
have.
vitals on you or check
Please,
you out?
go ahead. Because honestly, I might have acted out of character and I don't know why I did. I literally just want to get on this airplane and go home. I have no interest in causing a fucking commotion or a ruckus or being involved in any of this shit. All I want to do is just.
All right, well, we're going to check some vitals on you and then I'll let you talk with officers, okay?
I just need to talk to my wife and tell her that I missed my flight. No, I'm good. I'm sorry. You're good. Look, I hope that every single.
Do you know if we have any ID on him?
I hope that every single person who's sitting here,
Whether he goes
without
right
a fucking badge, understands. I literally did nothing but accept and ask what my issues were. Why is it that I couldn't take my carry-on and my backpack onto the airplane that I paid for? That's all I asked. Then they told me I couldn't take the flight no more. And now I'm here.
And look, this right now, what you're doing, we totally appreciate that. Seriously.
I'm being serious. I'm not trying to cause no troubles at all. Look.
But you were acting.
When I was a teenager, I would act stupid, irrational, violent, and cause way more problems for myself than I have.
When you were a teenager, that's what you did when you were a teenager? How about just look at, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, like when you just fought the officers and got tased because you wanted to act like an ass, basically? This is the type of person that never grows up and probably will not take responsibility for what he did.
I'm gonna put this on over
Go
your
ahead.
arm,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you so much. No. You're fine. I have 3. I have a 4-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 12-year-old. I am really good, decent. Boys and girls. Boys the oldest, girls are the youngest. So I have a 12-year-old.
Did he take an instant sober pill? No, but I'm sure that 50,000, well, I'm not sure how many volts it was, but I'm sure that taser electrified some sense into him. Was he a teenager until he got tased? That's a good question. I would say so, Casey. None of these people have anything to do with that and wish you would shut up. Exactly, Patricia. He's just one of those drunks that just keeps going on, right?
Boy, a 10-year-old girl, and a 4-year-old girl.
You know what?
I've worked really hard to get where I'm at. Professionally, businessly, this is the first time anything like this has ever happened in my life, and I feel horrible about it right now. I really do.
Listen, we think you're a decent dude too. Here's the deal.
No, nobody here with a badge thinks I'm decent. After I told everybody they're a faggot motherfucker, they can suck a faggot.
Yeah, but I can see that you calm down now.
Nobody thinks that that's acceptable or okay, and I don't either.
Well, it was a bad couple minutes.
Yeah,
it was
you
a bad
keep
couple minutes. You know what?
repeating it.
You calm down.
I really did. I'm not going out of here.
You had a couple margaritas and you got mad. That's it.
That's
all right?
it. That's
okay,
it.
But here we are. So we're all good. Okay.
I'm sorry. I
good.
just want to get on my plane and find out why I can't put my bags on the plane that I paid for, y'all.
What world does this guy live in? In his mind, he really thinks he's still getting on that plane. Like, drunk people and stupidity aren't a good mix at all.
I paid $2,000 for this round trip ticket, and here I am. They told me I couldn't take my fucking carry-on the fucking plane. I threw a fit, and this is what happened. Granted, I made a mistake by drinking a couple margaritas before this happened. Because when you drink a couple margaritas before a confrontation, you'll be a little more confrontational. Correct? You'll be more confrontational with alcohol. Am I correct or not? It is what it is.
Yeah.
I acted a little bit out of character, but I promise you that right now, from ever on, you will have a decent, sound mind, rational individual who says, look, I made a mistake. I'm sorry I acted out a little bit. All I want to do is just get home. That's all anybody wants, is for me to get out of here and get home.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sat at the bar over there. It's about a half a block away. I had 3 margaritas.
Okay, that's fine. So,
That's it.
okay, your blood sugar looked good. Like I said, your pulse is up, but that's understandable. The blood pressure's up a little bit. So as long as you're not having chest pain, shortness of breath, any of that. Okay. If
I literally
anything,
just want to see this.
so listen, if anything changes, we offer everybody a ride to the hospital, okay? It will delay you getting home, but I totally understand. I have to offer, okay?
And I understand I acted out of character. Y'all would be a little bit skittish to just throw me on the plane. Look.
So if
I
anything
never
changes,
assaulted.
though,
I never assaulted. I would not assault ever.
well, again, I don't have any control, so what I'll do is I'll finish up, as long as you don't want to go to the hospital, and if you promise you'll give us a call back, or have them call us
I'll
back.
call you before I get on the plane and after I get off the plane.
Well, I'm just saying, if anything changes, okay? If you do start having chest pain, or difficulty breathing, or anything that makes you uncomfortable, okay? And we will come right back out and help you out, okay? But I'm gonna leave you with the officers, and hopefully you have a better night and get on your way, okay? All right, Mr. Brent,
Hey,
you
Brent.
take care, all right?
Thank you.
Hey, Brett, can we just get some contact info?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your phone number, buddy.
So my name is Brent, Brent.
Okay.
Quigley Ashley, and she will do whatever is necessary to get me out of this situation. I'm sorry that I put myself in this situation. Dude, I cannot apologize to you guys enough. I said,
Oh, let me take a guess. This is one of those guys that's basically rich and thinks that money will get them out of anything. Is that where this guy's going? Like, because earlier he was bragging about having all this money, right? That he was rich, and then he started complaining about missing his flight that cost 2,000. This is going to be one of those guys that says, well, money can get me out of anything, and basically thinks the laws don't apply to him.
things that were so out of character, and I said things that were slanted towards TSA and to police in general that were really just generic, bland statements towards a specific individual. And I want y'all to know that I did not mean it like that. I was just trying to be hurtful to that single individual. I'm sorry, first and foremost, for how I came off, because I am a business professional. I try to handle myself in a professional manner everywhere that I go. It's been a long day, a lot of travel, a lot of bullshit, and I've spent so much money to get to this point here, and I'm still dealing with this. So please forgive me for the brashness. I don't care about the legality of it. They can throw a legal statement on me. I'll pay it. I want you to know that personally, I did not mean that against you personally, and you personally. I did not mean that against you.
And we appreciate that.
I appreciate what TSA does for our country, like wholeheartedly. Okay, I travel all the time, and y'all make sure that we're safe. Y'all have a fucking, it's almost a limitless inventory that you have to go through and stuff to check for all of us and this shit. And I know I threw myself into a red flag fucking sector, but I promise you that I am of no real fucking severe importance to any of the things that is your guys' job responsibility.
I got two more health questions for you, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Kind of personal, but I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
know,
for real, go ahead.
I pricked myself with that bar when I was pulling out your hand, okay?
You work to protect the security of all of our country from travel, and then you got poked with a fucking needle that was really no real beneficial nature to your body or your person. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
But what I can tell you is that for me personally, you didn't catch no HIV.
You just need it for our report, okay?
No, for sure. Both the individual that drinks too much and talks shit.
All right.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, good deal.
I'm sorry.
That's fair
right?
enough. That's fair enough.
Right.
One last thing. Just an email. That's it.
Your
email.
Honestly, it'll really trip you guys out because I'm a cryptocurrency developer.
For real?
Yeah, I went to college to be an electrical engineer, and I learned coding.
Oh boy, now he's going to go on about his education and his crypto stuff. Like, these officers do not care about any of that. He's just too drunk, though, to realize it.
And programming. And when I got out of college, I decided to apply that information towards developing cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
And now I'm a forefronting consultant in the NFT and cryptocurrency field. Oddly enough.
Yeah, NFTs are basically a scam, basically. You know how you realize how quickly that whole trend faded out, NFTs? Nobody uses that stuff anymore.
Oddly enough, I am one of the highlighted consultants in NFTs and cryptocurrency.
Sir, do you live in Longview?
I live in Henderson, which is like 20 minutes outside of Longview. That's why I flew out of Longview.
Got it.
Usually I take all my flights right out of Dallas.
Yeah.
We spent 3 hours driving here and back. And this last trip, we booked out of Longview so that I could catch these little flights, and my wife only had to drive 30 minutes to come get me.
Yeah.
I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
I am a little drunk. I'm going to be real with you guys that I should have drank 2 margaritas.
You have 3?
The girl at the bar gave me 3, and the third one was very stout. Very, very stout.
So that's what took you over?
I mean, I drank it fine. I figured I'd handle 3 the same way that I handled 2. But when I got into an altercation, I acted a little irrational. I'll be 100% serious. That without 3 margaritas, I'd have told that dude, whatever you need, whatever. Oh, shut the fuck up. I'll close my mouth. Whatever you need. I had 3. I was a little feisty. I feel really fucking bad about it right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel really bad about it because I mean
Exactly,
I have kids
Jesse.
and a wife
Little
and a
drunk.
business that relies on me, and I made a bad decision on the way that I acted. And it was because I put so much alcohol in my system before I went traveling. Look.
Okay, so Lee just admitted he drank too much and put too much alcohol in his system. Well, the solution to that would be don't drink before you get on a plane. Don't like seriously. Just because you're drunk, it doesn't excuse your behavior. Like being a drunk, belligerent idiot is not an excuse. Be a man and take responsibility for what you did.
Hey, no. Hey.
No, I'm just asking about your head.
Thank you. Thank you for getting my head. Look, I said some really negative things about you personally.
No, you're good.
No,
You'd
I'm
be
not.
surprised if you heard the things
I know, but those people are not me, and I am not those.
I appreciate it.
So I
I'll take
hope
it
you
personally.
please take it very personally when I look you in the eyes. I've had a little too much to drink.
All right, so I'll get started on the search then.
Hang on. This is up to you. So I see either one. I don't care.
Okay.
If you don't, he's over here. You can whichever way you
Okay.
He's really calm now. He wants to apologize to you.
Okay, well,
I was just telling you that
yeah.
that's what's up.
That's
So
fine.
if you want to go over there and talk to him, sure. And then see, just work your way into that search over there.
So that's all his info.
Oh, they're not a threat, so I can let them be. Or, oh, they are a threat, and I have to fuck
Are
them.
you
You have to treat every single one of them the same. And the fact that I acted in the way that I did, I can't apologize.
We use force over there. I'm not supposed to.
I'm not that average person that gets thrown in cuffs, slapped on the ground. I
Anyways,
said a
do you
lot
want
of
me to
things that I
transport?
didn't mean, and I just.
Oh, for sure. I totally understand.
Look, between you and me,
Yes,
look,
sir.
personally, between you and me, I am
PI
very sorry
resisting
for the
and
things that I
assault
said.
peace officer.
I can't take my words back. They're like toothpaste. Once you
Hey,
spit
but
it out
I
of the
appreciate
tooth,
how
you can't do anything about it. But what I can do is tell you that, look, honestly, and emotionally, from the
Boy,
bottom
this
of my
guy
heart,
really doesn't have an off
that was
switch,
just some
does he?
irrational bullshit. You could
It
hear it.
happens to all
You
of us.
could hear it coming out of my mouth. It was that
It
bullshit.
happens. It
It was
happens.
that bullshit. But personally, between me and you, I hope that you don't take any of that I said in that defensive nature and
Oh, I
that.
definitely don't.
I hope that you take this seriously. That I say to you that I am sorry that I talked to you like that. I'm sorry that I disrespected you as a human being that is just doing your job to try and get by. And I am very sorry. I hope that we get to move past this point. I don't know that I'll ever get a chance to shake your hand or shake your ear as an individual or anything. But at the end of the day, just know that me personally, the way that I treated you and the things that I said to you that came out of my mouth, I am very sorry about. And that was just 10 minutes ago. So it's not like, years later I'm telling you, oh, I'm sorry for what I am legitimately, seriously sorry.
I'm not a regular drunk airport asshat. I'm a cool drunk airport asshat. Pretty much, Casey. That's exactly what this guy is. Like, literally, does this guy have an off switch? He just loves hearing himself talk, apparently. Like,
We definitely. How about a pat?
That's
Get out of your hands.
So are you able to walk?
We don't take it personally.
Okay. You want to stand up? Yep. All right. I'd really like to get on my plane.
Do you mind if I search it?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've been searched by TSA like 5 times now. So.
All right, man. Face the wall for me, please, and I'm going to grab search. Yeah. Got a glove left.
Nope. I have a wallet. Nope, that's not on me anymore. Hold on. A phone.
Yeah, we got your wallet. It'll go with you.
Wallet and phone are the only things that I had on my phone.
You got the wallet, phone, hat.
One more glove.
Glasses
I have
on your
one.
face. No.
You have another glove?
I really just wanted to get my flight to get home.
I've got these.
I know I fucked up.
I just need to search.
Yeah. And I just hope that everybody here knows how genuine it is. Look, this has nothing to do with trying to reduce charges. Look, I already know I'm in trouble. I'm trying to reduce the personal impact. And just let you guys know that, look, I know y'all have a hard job, and I'm sorry that I made your guys' job harder. What a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah.
I tried to do it myself.
Hey, do you have any guys kind of poke, pinch, or stab me?
Hold on. I have a piece of kyanite in my top pocket right here. It's a crystal stone. It's for protection.
Where?
Right here. This top pocket.
This top pocket? Okay, all right. Let me go and grab that first, right?
Yeah, grab that. That's the only thing I should have for me.
So it's right here?
Yeah, right in that little pocket. Like I say, it's a crystal. It's a stone for protection. My mom gave it to me. Just there we go.
Hey, Paul, great to see you.
No, it's all right. I got it.
Hello.
You're good.
I'm really not trying to be any disrespectful. Dude, I make some big mistakes right here. My wife's already gonna kick my ass. Are you married? Oh yeah. You ever made your wife real mad with some stupid shit you did? It's every day, man. That's where I'm at right now. And look, I'm dead serious. I've been in trouble before. I've been in real trouble before. I got my life together. I got it straight. I got it on the right side of the wall.
What's this right? Is that your undershirt, man?
Yeah, I have a jersey on right now. It says Chicago on the front of it. If you would, you can just put it up right here. No, Chicago Bulls. You can put it up right there. It's a Chicago jersey.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I was feeling.
It's
okay.
that patch, yeah. You're the 4th TSA security officer. Really get off into my. Don't worry, my balls are my balls, bro. I don't have no fucking ammunition on my guns. I promise.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. People do try to.
Oh, I know, but I'm
surprised.
telling you.
Do you need this belt on to hold your pants up?
God dang, that's nuts right there.
Hey, do you need your belt on to keep your pants up?
I do.
Okay. All right.
You can take it off if it makes you a search.
You're good, man. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing in your waistband or anything. What's in this pocket right here, man? Just change and stuff?
Just change.
Okay, I'm gonna take that stuff out. Hey, that's a lot of change, man.
Yeah, I went to the bar like 3 times. I told you I got 3 margaritas. Look,
Yeah,
that's the change from buying 3 margaritas. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I made a mistake.
Nah, dude, I don't take it personally. It's fine.
No, it's not you guys. It was just the interaction with the TSA, and it got me a little ruffled. I acted a little bit out of character, and then a little bit, it was like a snowball.
Just a
He acted a little bit out of character. Like, man, the excuses on this guy, man.
A little bit out of character?
Just a little bit. No. When I was sitting right here flopping on the floor, calling people faggots and telling them they're a piece of shit, motherfucker, and all that shit, I was way out of this. I'm not.
These are the police. They aren't TSA. They are the local police department.
I'm trying to say that was a little out of character. That's fully out of character. But it only took a little bit out of character to start the snowball down the thing. And then all of a sudden, 3 minutes, I was down here on the ground acting program. And I'm sorry about that. I legitimately did that couple.
Hey, lift your hands up.
I appreciate it. Because here's the thing, look, I might be in there. But what if I was right? What if I really was? And I look at that from that perspective. It says, look, they're doing their due to make sure that I'm not that.
I agree,
And that makes me
Casey.
feel more secure on the airplane in the long run. Like, I feel really bad right now because I'm just like, I'm like fucking a piece of fucking driftwood floating in the ocean. That never happened. You know, I can go to jail. I can not go to jail. I can get on the airplane. I can not get on the airplane. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the people that I personally hurt. But it's being irresponsible. Can I stop being? I don't need to treat people like they're shit.
I just follow the officer, okay?
I'll pick up the change in a second.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna do supplements.
Do you have my bag in my backpack?
Is that all your stuff right there, man?
That's everything I own to my name right now. It's just a carry-on bag and a backpack.
Y'all got it?
No.
Okay.
I hadn't even got on the plane. I was sitting on the fucking board.
Okay. We'll make sure you guys.
Sorry, I'm just double checking the belt, man.
No, you in this airport, do anything nefarious, and look at me, bro. Look, I know I said a lot of bad things to you. I'm sorry.
No, man.
No. Look, I just need you to look me in the eye and tell me, look, person to person, man to man. I'm sorry for what I said to you.
Bro, I don't take it personal. It's fine.
You don't have to, but at the end of the day, when you know that I'm serious about saying that I'm sorry, you'll know that I'm.
Dude, apology accepted. Let's go, man. You're good, man.
We'll get out of here and we'll take this thing. We'll get this thing as taken care of as we can. But at the end of the day, look, I had too much alcohol to drink, and I said some things that I really didn't.
And once again, drinking too much alcohol is not an excuse.
Those don't.
Out of character, right?
Totally out of character. I said things that were not in my repertoire of how I treat people or how I respect people. First and foremost, above all else, we are all human beings, right?
I bet they
We're
wish
all
they
just going
did.
through a life trying to get by. Some people have a job, some people work for themselves, right?
You're right.
I happen to have gone from a place where I worked for a job and then I went to work for myself. And under all this alcohol, I know that I had a good amount of.
Where'd you get the alcohol? Right here?
Yeah, right. So, with the little bit of alcohol that I had in my system, giving that ego a little bit of a kick, I said things that I didn't necessarily mean, but were real subconscious and queued up.
Okay.
So, I want you to know that at the bottom of my heart, I'm not racist. And I feel really bad about what I said to you because honestly, I feel a lot better about it if I just said it to you on a personal level. If I knew you as a person and I told you, hey, you're a piece of shit, you did this, you did this, you did that, that would make me feel a lot better than just putting some blanket generalization on you that said, oh, hey.
Dude, I get it. You just saw the uniform or
No,
whatever, man.
dude,
I get it.
I've got to dip out and go to bed. I got work at 5:30 a.m. and grocery shopping. Got work today too. Take care, Donna, and thank you for hanging out today. Have a great day, my friend. His cellmates are gonna love him. I have a feeling they'll have to put him in his own separate cell. Exactly, Jersey. Apologies accepted. Now shut up.
A really bad mistake and my mouth got out of my hands. Like I said, dude, I'll go sit 3 months in a jail cell. And that don't make a fuck to me. But what does make a fuck to me is the fact that I hurt another human being's heart with the words that came out of my mouth. And I want you to know, before we ever go anywhere, that I'm legit.
Don't worry, you didn't hurt my heart, man. I'm okay.
Well, that's good. That means that you've got a good heart built up for this.
That is a good question.
I know you're going to.
That is a good question, Casey. Those 3 margaritas, were they individual drinks or pitchers? Sounds like pitchers to me, just by the way he keeps going on. And if it was just 3 individual drinks, then man, this dude needs to stop drinking completely.
Face the corner. Yeah, go to the wall. Yeah, you're fine.
One. Does anybody have my phone on them?
Yep.
We got all your stuff. Okay. Can you go to Messenger and go to Boo, B-O-O, and tell her I got it?
So you'll be able to do that in a few minutes, okay?
No, I really.
You got a phone call that you can make unlimited.
Listen, y'all. I am really sorry for the things that I said about your profession. I feel really bad.
It's okay, man.
No,
It's all right.
it's not okay. I mean, I understand.
You're right. It's not okay, but I don't take it personal.
No, it's not okay at all. Look, it's the same way with my kids. Yeah, sure, it's okay. You're not in trouble no more. You're good. But that's a big deal, right? I want to be treated that same way. I'm sorry that I said those things about you. At the end of the day, I go to.
Boy, I wonder how the officers are going to decide who gets to transport him to the jail. Guarantee you none of them want that job right now.
Jail, I can bond, I can do all these things. But what I can't do is personally apologize to you and let you know that I feel sorry for my own personal heart for what I said to you. And I just want you to know that I mean that, all right, man? Look, I made a mistake in there. I acted totally out of character. I did things that I'm not proud of. But at the end of the day, if I tell you that I'm sorry and I didn't do those things, I can hold my head high at the end of the day because I know that I at least made amends on what I did wrong. And I just need you to know that, man. I'm really sorry.
Dude, apology accepted.
100%.
I'm not mad at you. You're fine.
It just is what it is.
It's clear.
No. I have a whole pack of Newports in my pocket. Can I get a drag before we get into a car and we can't go anywhere and we can't do anything else? Because I know I'm probably going to spend the rest of the night in jail.
Sorry, man. I can't let you light up right now.
I've been arrested before.
Dude, you're standing on an airport tarmac. They're not going to let you smoke a cigarette with, all these jet planes and, It's not gonna happen.
Or an idiot cop let me sit right here.
Yeah, but
with
we're
this-
in the AOA, man. Look, there's planes right there, bro.
We're in the aircraft
it's different.
operations area. It's just not allowed. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you very much for your consideration, for at least the intent to look into it and think like, hey, could we? I am the asshole. The lion's share of people, right? 90 to
You can still talk. Let's just sit you up in there, okay? So it'll be easier if you put your left leg up first. We're listening to you. We don't mean to cut you off. We just need to get out of here, okay?
It is what it is. I'll shut up.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you want to? Can you fit that way? Okay. All right.
Whatever y'all do, y'all do fine. Can you just call my girl and tell
Yeah,
her
you
that I'm
will
not
once we
making
get.
my
Yeah,
flight?
once we get there, man, you're good. All right. So I'm gonna go on the other side and have the seatbelt, right?
The airline couldn't suffice my baggage requirements.
You're probably
And
right,
I asked
Jesse.
questions about it.
I'm sorry for your experience, man.
I'm very sorry
Can
about
I
my
have
experience. I
another
can
drink,
assure you I'll
then?
never fly American Airlines. I'll never fly Alaskan Airlines. I can assure you that the money that I will spend will be to buy a private jet, and I will never fly.
Hey, time served. Good to see you. Hey, Mark. Love the content. Keep grinding. Thank you, time served, and welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Ever in my life, under these circumstances, ever again in my life.
So is cryptocurrency growing pretty good?
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
I haven't looked too much into it, man.
Just a rough guesstimate. If Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 70,000, what do you think the rest of the market did? Yeah, I'm not worried about money,
You got a messed up market.
time, nothing. There's no market in this world better than cryptocurrency. There's nobody more
Our economy's not all.
equipped and ready to produce new cryptocurrencies for the market than me. I've made over $100,000 in consulting, made over $250,000 in developing just this year. I'm not worried about a little bit of jail time. What worries about me about this little bit of jail time is how much money y'all cost me. You feel that? Like not on no bullshit. Like I should be back at home with my kids right now. This would be a full-fledged fucking lawsuit against the state.
Really? Is this guy serious? Now he's gonna sue the state, sue the police? For what? Because you acted like a complete ass at an airport? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that lawsuit's gonna get thrown out.
All I did is ask why my bags that I purchased to be on that plane were not being put on that plane. And then you know what happened? I got tasered. Was I a little irrational? Did I say some things that were fucking more, right? I used the F word more commonly than an average person. Was I out of control? Was I acting irrationally? No. I literally was just asking questions with a little bit of fucking profanity. Now, I understand in the world of America, a little bit of profanity, that's a big line in the sand. Oh, why'd you say the word fuck?
You got me, man.
You know what? Get out of here. I can say fuck as many times as I want to. I have the Fifth Amendment right to say whatever the fuck I want to.
The Fifth Amendment right? I think he means First Amendment right, but this guy doesn't even know what he's saying. Like, I wonder if he went back and watched this afterwards and felt any shame or embarrassment. Probably not.
So, at the end of the day, I literally did nothing wrong, got tased, dragged to the ground, and then arrested. Missed my flight, had all of my baggage seized, taken to another part of the country for my wife to come pick me up. You think there's not a lawsuit coming for this county? You don't fuck up. There's no reason for me to be here. But at the end of the day, did I act out of character a little bit? Yeah, sure. I'll own up to that. I'm not the guy that, when this is all said and done, I'll be like, oh, they ruined me and I didn't do anything wrong. No, I'll stand right up and say I did this wrong, and this wrong. This is what they did right. They did this right, and this right. Now that you know what I did wrong and what they did right, let's see what they did wrong. And we're going to go through all of it. How the fuck does somebody spend $2,000 for a round trip flight and then get booked off of their fucking flight? Handcuffed, and said because they got a couple margaritas and asked about why the fuck their bag can't go on the plane with them that they paid for. I mean, just be real with me here. Like, you don't have to have that whole badge and all. Like, I understand, but just being real. If you spent $2,000, you flew over 14 hours round trip in fucking multiple airports, got a couple margaritas, and then somebody told you that I need to check my bag, and you just literally
Exactly,
not out of
Edward EMS. We have a breach, Edward 31, breach, Edward 31.
not out of craziness, but just out of legitimate concern. Like, hey, where are you taking my bags? Right? No. Back at the airline. That's what got me in trouble. I asked her, I said, where are you taking my bags at? She said, they're not flying on this plane. They're going to fly there someplace else. I said, I don't feel comfortable with that. I spent money to have my bags on this plane. I understand if you were giving me some kind of courtesy or something. You know what I mean? I don't have a say in a courtesy thing. But I paid the money for my bags to be on my fucking flight. And they're telling me they can't be? Why? They can't give me an answer, and I get upset. Why can't you give me a real answer? Oh, that's cool. We got security for you. What did security do? They came in armed up, boy, ready to taser me. They didn't ask no question. What did you do? What happened to you?
It wasn't security that tased you. It was the police that tased you. And part of why you're going to jail right now is because you decided to fight with the police, not TSA or any other security dude.
What is your experience here? They came up and hit me with a fucking taser. They didn't ask no fucking questions, right? You already know this. That's what they did. Right. So, I mean, did I act out of character? Yes, 100%. Do I feel bad about that? 100%. Is it something that should have kept me from reaching my destination? Is it something that should have fucked me out of $400 and not reach my destination on time? Fuck no. Is there a lawsuit coming? Fuck yeah. Sorry I say fuck a lot. Like, it's not a big deal. I have the Fifth Amendment right to say whatever the fuck I want to. You know what I'm saying? No. That's how the airline acts. If you say fuck one time, you're a fucking...
So let's see. He was charged with assault on a peace officer, resist arrest, resist arrest, search or transport, and public intoxication. Well, hopefully those are some felony charges, I would think. Hopefully. But boy, that guy sure loves hearing himself talk. Yeah, I agree with that, Darcy. If you have to say I'm not a racist, then you're a racist. Honestly, this guy is two-faced, super nice to the cops. Then on the way to jail, he's like, I'm suing the country. Bro, just be quiet. Charged with another 25 counts of our time. Happen to watch him. So this next video, we're going to go from a drunk idiot at an airport to a bartender that goes completely nuts. A drunk bartender that completely freaks out, smashes some windows apparently, and ends up getting arrested. This is from Red Zone Watch.
Officers received witness reports of a male that had just smashed in a car window. As officers are conducting an investigation, the suspect is identified walking by the crime scene. Once contact is made with the suspect, he becomes extremely uncooperative.
He's wearing black jeans. What do you think?
Hands behind your back. Listen. Put your hands behind your back.
Wait.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Someone just matching your description busted out a car window. I'm doing a detainment on you until I figure out who you are and what you're doing. And you just ran when you saw someone come out. So put your hands behind your back.
I ran to it's cold.
Put your hands behind your back. I don't care if it's cold.
It's cold.
Why is your hand bleeding? Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Hey, keep your hands out of your pockets.
It's freezing.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
What do you mean keep my hands out my it's freezing.
Put your hands behind.
Fucking freezing behind your back. I don't care. Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. By all means, I will. Palms together like you're praying. Palms together.
They're jealous. Do you see them? They're touching each other.
Shut up.
What the? They're touching each other.
Hey, calm down.
You're the one who can calm down.
Shut up.
They're touching. My palms are touching each other.
That's great. I came down. I saw him on the street.
God damn it.
He ran over like that. Yeah, he has blood on his knuckles too. When I tell you to do something, I want you to do it, or else we're not going to be out here on the ground.
I did it. God damn it. Stop pushing me. Stop.
319 call came in from the county. A male.
I'm an American citizen. God damn it.
Let's do that right now because he's
yeah,
not. Yeah.
Push me over there.
Hey, stop.
No, go.
You just don't know when to stop
Bring my
talking,
arms,
dude.
bring my arms. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's have fun. Come on.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
No.
You don't want to do that.
No. I want you guys to break something. Man, my life's a fucking miserable shame.
So this is probably another idiot who thinks he's gonna have some type of lawsuit, even though it's never gonna work out for him. Get him and the previous guy together. Oh boy, just imagine that video. I'll put them in the same jail cell together and just see what happens.
Why is that?
I don't know. Yeah.
What's going on?
Let me stick around.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. You keep moving around like that, you're going to get sprayed. I'm telling you one time. That's your one warning. I don't want to hear another word.
Come on, guys. Yeah, search everything. I work over there at Flanagan's.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I bet you believe I best go back. You hear me? I'm gonna go back. Hey, look. No, you right there with the blonde hair. Look at me. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
Stop.
I'm gonna go back to Flanagan's.
That's great.
So apparently Flanagan's, to my understanding, is the bar that he is a bartender at. Thanks, Mark. You totally made my morning. Thank you, Darcy. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to go to jail tonight.
Because I'm a good fucking bartender. And not only that,
that's the second one. That's
I
the
didn't
second
do
one.
shit.
You want to get? You want to keep screwing around?
No, you guys are moving. We're gonna get sprayed. I didn't do nothing.
Hey, Simon. Great to see you.
Hear me?
All right.
I didn't do nothing.
Here, take him out of the car.
Take me to the car. I didn't do nothing.
They're standing right here.
Oh, take a picture. Hey.
All right, turn him around.
Hey, let me show my ass. Here, I'll pull my ass out. There it is. Look. Take a picture of that. Yeah, good job.
Need to see his hands. His left and right middle finger is bloody.
Well, I think they're all kind of bloody.
Well, what caused that?
Well, I punched a bunch of bricks.
You punched a bunch of bricks. Why are you punching bricks?
Maybe because of that anger problem.
You got anger problems?
Yeah. I also work at a bar. You guys
He's
can
gonna
ask
need to go to the
that.
hospital.
Hey, PJC. Great to see you as always. Who was the best man before I turned up?
You guys can ask Pat and Nick.
For what? He has
Nick Keys.
He's going to
The
have
guy
to go to
who
the
owns
hospital, get
Keys.
looked at, and get a medical release. Jail's not going to.
So, the officer says that they got a call about someone smashing out a window, and he just said that he was punching bricks. Yeah, I'm going to say unlikely story to that. You're the dude that smashed out the car window.
Going to take him like this.
No, nothing. I drank.
Always like this?
No, I drank a bunch of fucking gin tonight.
Oh. So you're on
No.
your head up. He's going to take your picture.
That.
I think you got your picture.
There we go. I smiled for it. I smiled for it. And you guys are showing out for a bunch of bullshit. I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm a bartender. I'm a bartender over here at Flanagan's. What the fuck did I do?
Welcoming party. You're going to the back of that car.
Oh yeah, welcoming party. What did I do?
Yeah, he has to go to the hospital and get his hand looked at. Jail won't take him like that.
Oh, the jail won't take him like that. What did I do?
One, you didn't listen to me. Just leave your hand right there.
I got a picture.
Yeah, you see that? That's from punching bricks.
It has. I don't think it's actively bleeding.
No, it's not. But
no, it's not actively bleeding because I fucking punch bricks.
The hospital just go, yeah.
Because I fucking punch bricks.
Have a seat.
Would the hospital accept the medic?
Wait. What am I getting here for? Get in the car. What am I getting here for? Get in the car. For what? For what? For what? I'm a working man. Wait, no.
Sit down.
I'm a working man.
Sit down.
Wait.
Put him first.
You could be reasonable with it. Instead of grabbing me like that, like I'm a fucking lizard. No, I'm asking you.
You're not listening.
I was asking you.
Why do I have a feeling this isn't the first time the cops have had to deal with this person? I'm just getting that vibe. Like, they've dealt with this guy before, most likely.
I was asking. I just got off of my job.
Got a social.
What the did I do?
Hey, you got a social security number?
Yes. Real. I'm gonna have to. What the did I do? That's what I'm gonna do. Why am I in cuffs?
You didn't listen to me?
I didn't listen to you. Yes, I did.
You kept putting your hands in your
I'm
pockets.
walking to my home. What do you mean I can't put my hands in my pockets? Tell me what against that
Okay,
the
what's your
American
social?
Constitution means I can't put my hands in my pockets, bud.
What's your social? What's your
I
social?
work at Flanagan's.
We've established that. We're asking you for your social
I've been
security
working
number.
there for months.
What's your social security number, sir?
Social Security? I just told you it.
Yeah, can I get it? But
Hold on your window real quick. You guys asked him how I got his injuries?
no, he didn't give me the time to have a civil conversation.
Right here at the bar. What the hell am I getting arrested for? I had a couple of drinks after hanging out. Listen, we can call my coworkers. I just had a couple of drinks and I was going on my way home. What the f am I getting? What the f am I in the back of a cop car for?
So there I was, just standing on the street, having a few drinks, punching some bricks, the normal stuff. Then the cops come out of nowhere. That's gonna be his story that he tells to his friends. And yes, be sure to smash that like button as if it were a brick. Hitting the like button just helps YouTube recommend my videos to more people, so be sure to hit that like button.
What the hell?
Do you need a minute for your injuries?
No, I don't need a minute. I'm punched a brick wall. Why'd you do that? Because I'm 22 years old, 23 years old, and I'm a fucking dumbass. And I've been drinking hella gin all day long. I'm sorry. But you can look. I worked at Flanagan's all night long last night. Only had 2 hours of sleep. Went over to the bar, sat with my regulars. We had some more drinks. Yeah. I acted a little wild. I punched the brick wall.
Are you a student?
I should be a student.
Lovely. Here's a warrant.
I should be a
Yes.
student.
For
got a
what?
warrant for what? But you guys got the wrong person, I'm telling you.
What do you mean?
I'm not whoever you guys are supposed to be arresting.
What all were you punching on the way?
That's a great excuse right there. Gotta remember that one. I'm not the guy you're supposed to be arresting right now. Like, are these people for real? Like, It's really unbelievable.
Over here. Like I said, I punched a brick wall over there at Flanagan's. Mike could tell you. The guy who's working right now.
When he's got something to explain
Yeah,
to you real
before you
quick.
keep talking, I'm going to read this. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to make any statements or answer any questions. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer now before we ask you any questions, and to have a lawyer with you during any questioning now or in the future. If you do not have the money to hire a lawyer will be appointed by the court, or a lawyer from the public defender's office will be provided without cost to you before and during any questioning now or in the future. And if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand these rights?
It's not me. My name isn't in all uppercase. I would die laughing if he said that right now. Typical soft sit defense right there. My name isn't in all capital letters.
I need a verbal on that, bud. It's on camera. He heard it. I'll see if he's okay.
Hey,
are you okay?
I work at Flanagan's. What the did I do? What the am I?
Who knew being a bartender at Flanagan's was such a powerful position?
Getting arrested for?
I'll tell you exactly what you're getting arrested for if
Tell
you
me.
let me talk and not interrupt
Tell
me.
me.
Obstructing official business, resisting arrest, and criminal damaging.
From where?
From the car window you smashed out that we have you on camera
I
doing.
didn't smash out my car window for one. Then
Hey,
obstructing
Ziggy for the
official
facts.
business.
Great to see
I told you
you.
to stop.
Happy 4th of July weekend.
What?
And you got a warrant.
And you have a warrant for the same thing, so it kind of, goes hand in hand.
For what? I'm right here with you guys. I didn't run.
I told you to keep your hands out of your pockets. You wouldn't do that. I said put your hands behind your back. You pulled away from me. It's all on camera, bud. We can go around in circles all day.
Do whatever you want to do because that's
I will.
not right. That's not right. Go ahead.
We're gonna pull you out and pat you down again real quick. So don't try anything dumb.
Pat
have
me
any-
down real quick.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke them?
A phone, an iPhone.
Do you have any drugs or weapons on you?
Yeah, those are good.
Action on that.
Step out.
What is
Step out.
be on
Step out.
these phones? These phones are drugs, right? People are addicted to them. Turn around. I'm doing whatever you guys want me to do. And you guys are literally holding me against my will.
Yes, we are.
Oh, that's whatever.
You're holding me against my will. Yeah, that's what tends to happen when you're placed under arrest. Do you know who I am? I'm Brick Flanagan, damn it.
Good job. Good job. You guys are holding an innocent man who works.
I hate
Every
to tell you
single
this,
day.
but everything you did is on camera.
Everything I did was on camera. Okay. Let's see it. I didn't do nothing illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, well, help. Take that. Yeah, don't take my money, though. I made a lot of tips today. No.
I'm putting it with
I
your
made a lot of
property.
tips.
You'll get all your property.
Did you put it in the passenger seat?
No.
Thank you, sir.
No. I'm a bartender. You guys take my pass.
Yep,
I
he's
know
being
exactly how much I
kidnapped
got on
and
that.
taken to the dungeon.
Okay, pepper spray me. Come on. Go ahead and do it. I don't give a fuck.
Tickle my pants.
Do it. Come on. I know you want to do it. Come on, bud. Yeah, pull my pants down. Here, pull my pants down. Right there. Here, wait. No. Here, let me take it down so you guys can take my goddamn pants down.
What is wrong with
There you go. There you go. My pants are down. Here, you want to see my fucking ass too? There you go. There's my fucking ass.
You pull your pants up.
No. You guys obviously want to pull my pants down. There's my ass. Here you go. There's my ass.
This is going to be a really good report.
Yeah. This is a really good report. This is a fun one, right? You guys are UD police. Look at UD police. Fucking what a great job. What a great job, y'all. You know, I've been working at Flanagan's
We
for the
might
last
get there.
2
I don't
years.
know.
For the last 2 years? So you're the one that serves all the underagers, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, wait. Do we want to look at my dick? My dick's starting to fall out. Here, if you want to turn me around, go look at my dick. Come on, there it is. It's out already. Come on.
All right, have a seat.
I see. My ass and my dick is out.
Dude, pull your pants up.
I'm pulling my pants up.
It's
What a
actually out.
freaking child.
All right. Well, if you can let me
Pull your pants up.
turn around so I can. God damn.
Yeah,
My dick's not out. God damn it. My dick's really not out.
Have a seat.
You guys know I work over here all the time, right? I've been working here for the last 3 years. The last 3 years. You guys are arresting the wrong person. You're arresting the wrong person. Arresting the wrong person. You arrested the wrong person.
Oh, I did?
They can all tell you you're arresting the wrong person.
So get this. He just told me I'm arresting the wrong person.
The wrong person.
Yes. We're screwed. Yep.
I love how the cops are basically just having fun with this at this point. Like, they're just watching this guy make a complete, total fool of himself.
Arresting the wrong person.
Thank you.
The guy who works his goddamn ass off.
But
Every single day.
that's
You ain't got no dreams or aspirations, but I'm trying. Arrest that guy.
While en route to the county jail, our suspect began verbally assaulting the officer and his family using foul language.
An asshole.
Is he arresting the person, the agent, the corporation, or the fiction? He's definitely arresting the person.
You're an asshole.
Thank
You
you.
love your job. You love your job. Because if you ever come, guess what? I'm not serving you. Or your fucking kids, or your goddamn grandkids. They can all suck cock. I remember. You, your grandkids. Your great-kids, grandkids. They can all suck dick. Because they ain't giving shit to my balls. You hear me? I hope you know that. Go ahead. You know that. Mexican cock. Not regular cock, not white cock, not Mexican cock. Black. I bet you don't. You know who my dad is?
Oh boy, the typical, do you know who my dad is? Do you know who this person is? Like, the cops do not care. Like, it's so funny to me. Like, they really think just running their mouth is gonna help them get out of trouble.
I bet you don't. You'll know soon.
Oh, will I?
That sounds like a threat. You'll know soon enough who this person is.
In a nice way. In a very nice, respectful way.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I'm gonna myself. You hear me, you cocksuckers?
Oh, I'm a cocksucker now?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's the third.
You're arresting me for no goddamn reason.
That's the third time this week I've been called
You are a
that.
cocksucker.
Thank you, sir.
You do your job.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I really do.
I hope you have a great time for the rest of your life doing this. The cocksucker.
Love my job, bud.
Oh, yeah.
He's calm down a little bit.
What's he charged?
Obstructing, resisting, criminal damaging, and he has a warrant for obstructing as well. So it kind of fits the narrative.
And another fool gets taken to jail. He can still add some charges. Let's see if he does. I think he's the only one who's gonna get anything since he's going to jail. The formerly free bartender on the land. They're not going to let you go just because you work at Flanagan's. No, if you worked at O'Malley's, that'd be one thing, but at Flanagan's. Are there videos where they get to watch themselves getting arrested? Not that I've seen, but that would be a great YouTube series. Idiots that just watch the body cam of themselves getting arrested. That would definitely be entertaining. So, I have one more video for today. And this comes from Police Activity, I think. This video is called Handcuffed Suspect Steals Colorado Trooper's Car and Crashes During Pursuit. I've seen some of this one before. I don't think I've seen the entire video.
Can we have the marked car tick number 1, please? Speeds of 28.
That was a good pit maneuver right there. Well done by the officer.
To Charlie 3, get up here in TBI if you can. I'll talk to you.
Alright, 379, slowed down. Speeds of 28. Pit maneuver, hold trap.
TBI successful. Hands! Get your hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! You got him?
Hands up the car! Hands up!
Got me? Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle!
On the ground!
What's going on? I got you. Dude,
get out on the ground.
What the fuck? Hands behind your back. I didn't do Hands behind your back. What's going on?
Get on the ground.
Okay, I got it.
He's got a holster.
Gun? I didn't find a gun. It's right there. Okay.
My girlfriend. All right. Should we pat him down? My girlfriend fucking shot at me, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
TBI on my patrol vehicle.
You want us to bring it to TBI? Okay. All right. Over here. Take this off of me.
And we have highway safety.
Copy 1119.
It's done. Stop.
What's that?
Open your back seat. Hey, sit in the car. Take your shoes. First, take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. Lift up. Okay. What the fuck's going on?
All right, so notice that little opening there in the center of the cop car. That's gonna come into play here shortly. Surprised they didn't put him in a car that had a cage, which they should have.
Okay, sit. Put your feet in.
Take care, Ziggy. Have a great day, my friend, and happy 4th of July.
Let's clear that fire. It was loaded and chambered. Loaded and chambered. So I couldn't carry 3 years if you look. 3 years if you look.
Yeah. So currently we have traffic blocking.
Okay. Tell Naomi she can send them through in the left lane.
So it sounds like we have multiple crashes.
Okay.
I witnessed him ram a blue car.
So intentional acts.
Intentional act on that one. I don't know about the names.
All right. So we can get the information on all the victims, and it's up to you. Things that was your pursuit if you want it, or it's an agency assist. It's an agency assist, basically for pursuit.
So it started with the crash. That's the only reason we got involved.
In Salem?
Crash on Road 5. On Road 5.
Oh, fuck.
And you saw that he just took off in the cop car while handcuffed.
Well, he just stole the patrol car. Fuck! He stole the patrol car. Hey, sit in the car. Okay. Take your shoes. First, take your shoes off.
Anybody right now?
Take your shoes off. Lift up.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
He definitely should have been disciplined, for sure.
Sit.
So now let's see how he's able to get behind the driver's seat. Also, a real bad thing here is like, why are the keys still in the cop car and why is the car even on at this point? We'll fast forward a bit. So he's able to get the cuffs in front of him. Let's see that again. And now he basically just climbs up to the front seat. Just like that, he's able to just climb into the front seat of the car just like that and take off. I know they leave their cars running to keep the computers working, but at least secure access to the front seat. Yeah, that's a good point, Patricia and Gary. The computers wasn't even thinking about that.
Suspect just stole a CSP patrol car. He is. Suspect just stole a CSP patrol car. He is eastbound, high rated speed on 50.
Oh, that's a long list of additional charges right there. That's for sure.
County Road, a stolen CSP patrol car, eastbound 50. It'll be a charger. They need a spiky ribbon if they can.
stop stick out for this vehicle. It is a marked patrol unit. Lights are activated.
Hey, Sally Spolden, great to see you.
101 on Otero County
Hope
Max.
you're doing well.
We're going to be trying to catch up to this vehicle.
P14, which direction is that?
We are eastbound 50 from Wahunta. I do not have eyes on him. There's 3 PD officers in front of me. I have 2 Charlie 3 on board.
101 on Otero.
Copy 1123.
Where is he at?
This isn't going to end well for him.
Copy
That's for sure.
He's going to get wrecked.
He's got about a half a tank.
Brother, I got a half a tank of gas. Go ahead and have radio. Disable the radio, please. Disable the radio. Sorry, R723.
So now they disable the police radio in the car that he stole, but the way this is edited, we're still able to hear the radio communication.
Copy 1123.
Where's it at?
Well, we'll try to attachment to G14 call, please.
Okay, go see it back.
Did we get off?
Give me a call back with their
I think they're gonna let you go because they don't have near the speed. That thing around.
I'm calling that again.
That's true, Gary.
You're trying to attachment to G14 call, please. Go ahead, what's ma'am on 50?
Get out of the way. Get stop sticks set out east of town.
Reminds me of a woman who tried to escape in
I do
cuffs
not have
after
visual
being
on it.
put in
That's
the
what I
front
do
seat
is
of the
probably
patrol
passing
car.
the 385. 385 lights activated. High rate of speed. Get them county out there with stop sticks and you get stop sticks set as well. Radio. A half a mile behind. Just passed into Benton County.
7 and 10-4.
I need as many sets of stop sticks set up as you can get.
Usually 5-4 eastbound, about the 425. We'll find a good spot. I notified Powers. They're going to set up as well. If you get a hold of State Patrol and find out if this individual is armed, please.
He is not anymore. Well, my rifle.
The rifle is in the vehicle. He was not.
So many blunders with this incident, and the rifle is in the stolen vehicle. Like, it's really is unbelievable. Like, there has to be a way for them to secure the car without letting the guy take off with it.
Not armed. The gun was left in the vehicle. Passing the 390. Speed's 123. About a tenth of a mile behind him. Find out where stop sticks are at.
Find us up at the bridge. Stay right here. So stop where you're at. Set up here. Set up here. 393. We'll be at the 393. Copy.
392. Speed's 100. He slowed down slightly. We're coming up on the curve at the 392, 393.
C14, Ben Ford, flag strips are going to get set up at the 394, 394.
Just past the 392. Speed's 99.
Make sure they're confirmed.
He's coming over the hill.
What's that?
They're right up there. Make sure they know. I was just gonna make sure they know that's my Charger.
Mark's Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in a gray unmarked. Mark's Charger. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out. As many sets as you can get.
Go Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Eastbound on the westbound lane, eastbound on the westbound lane, 393.
He's got your car, your rifle. He's changing the presets on your stereo. Bad situation. It definitely is. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but let's just say it does not end well for the suspects.
Coming up on stop sticks. You missed him. Continuing eastbound.
He avoided
Please
the
get a set of stop
stop.
sticks on this
He
guy.
was able to avoid them.
411 speeds 115. Currently eastbound lane.
Copy 1140.
One of the vent units, one of the chargers, take lead on this. We're running out on fuel.
One coming up right now, and I'll come up behind him.
Copy 1140.
Out.
Bin 5, bin 4 on primary.
Did he get him?
Are you the lead vehicle? 10-9. Not yet. I will be.
I agree with you there, Gary W. This is just like that book titled A Series of Unfortunate Events. Long discussion with commissioners, captains, and the higher ups soon. Oh, definitely after this situation. For sure. These cops have to be disciplined somehow. I mean, for this to happen is just completely unacceptable.
That's my car. They threw him in the back of my car. I had that last guy in there, and he must have called through the center window with my rifle in there. What's that? Am I taking this? Is that what she said? Nothing.
Where you
want me to take this? Okay. Switch, Candy. I don't have vehicle. Where's the keys? You got the keys in it?
Hey, Miss Mandy, great to see you as always. Happy 4th of July weekend. Great to see you, my friend.
I have vehicle. Where's the keys? Good sticks. You got the keys in it? Good sticks. We got to take
And just completely freaking wrecked instantly. I mean, this is one of those situations where you decided to play this stupid game and now you won this stupid prize, really. Honestly, I'm not sure. Did he survive this crash? I haven't looked in the description.
You all right? Just jarred me.
I mean, it's unfortunate that he didn't make it, but I mean, he made all of this happen. He's the one that chose to, mess around with his handcuffs and climb to the front of the car and playing stupid games. He won a stupid prize, basically.
We got to play with the firewall. 1.5 miles.
Right here. Right here, Jay. We got any more fire extinguishers? Let's get them over here till we get fire.
Any bottles of water or anything that anybody's got in vehicles?
Some in here. On this other side, though.
Dump it in there. Whatever you can get in. Borrow or steal. Vehicles down there even.
Exactly, Casey.
He's alive. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Talk to me. Hey, Jay. Jay. He is driver is conscious.
You're gonna have to start moving, dude. Yeah, I got a head injury. Your hands. What hurts? Give me your hands. In the very back. Hey, I need you to give me your hands, dude. I got it.
Here, want me to move that computer?
Yeah. Where are you hurt, dude? Unless you don't want to get out. I need somebody to keep this down cool. Keep it cool when I work on it.
Do we got anything?
Yes, we can get him out this way. We can hold him up through there.
Man, just look
Here,
at
let me
that.
move that computer, Jay.
The car is completely totaled.
That whole thing will swing out of the way.
Give me a second. Get this computer out of the way. Pull him out this way so get in the firewall. See what it looks like from the inside in case you need something to shove up under the dash. Poke a hole in the cap with a knife, squirt up under the dash. Who's got an extinguisher? Mark's got one. Grab his legs. Get my back, please. Isaac, he's out.
Boy, what an intense situation that was. Like, honestly, I really don't feel any sympathy for the dude. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing. For some reason, he thought it was a good idea. And he ended up paying the consequences. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, airbags are completely useless in a situation like that. You know what? I got one more video left. Let's end the stream with some Code Blue Cam. Police surprise disorderly woman as elevator opens. This one I have not seen before, so this should be interesting.
On December 20th, 2022, an officer was dispatched to a parking ramp regarding a trouble with party call in La Crosse, Wisconsin. A caller reported a female charge and screamed at him as he attempted to enter the elevator on his way to work that morning. Being that the caller was also a dispatcher from La Crosse County Dispatch Center, he notified police of the incident.
That is a good point, Casey.
The reported subject was later identified as a 30-year-old female named Alicia.
"52, did the complainant leave a callback number at all? Is there a description of whoever charged at them? Templar."
After the officer's arrival, he pressed the elevator button, waited briefly until it opened, revealing Alicia inside. But before we continue, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor, Sonoran Desert Institute. Alert and close the elevator door.
Does he want
to speak with Alicia? She refused and quickly attempted to close the elevator door.
Does he want charges or? Hey there, mind talking to me real quick? What's going on today? Okay. You want to just stop for me? Stop. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, this is a great way to get quickly arrested.
Stop. 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 Listen, I just want to talk to you.
As she displayed active resistance, she was safely decentralized to the floor.
Give me the other hand. I have contact with one. Dan, if you could pick it up a little bit.
Gotta love that word, decentralized.
Give me the other hand. Listen, I just want to talk to you. I just had to decentralize.
Most likely.
Give me the other hand.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Don't put me in jail.
Well, I just asked you to stop and talk to me, and we couldn't do that.
Please don't take me in jail.
Okay, we can figure it out. Stop. Stop.
How you doing?
Dan?
Who's this?
I don't know yet.
Hi, ma'am. See if you locked here.
Officers then attempted to calm her down, but she responded by screaming and hitting her head against the concrete floor.
Like, hitting your head against the concrete floor. Like, what do you hope to accomplish by doing that? All you're gonna do is just give yourself a headache, if anything. Freaking full-grown adult having a temper tantrum.
Stop. You're all right. We got time. Stop. You're all right. Okay, ma'am. We're gonna roll over on your side, and then we're gonna get you. Okay, let's make sure she doesn't have anything. Ma'am, do you have any type of weapons on you?
No,
we're not gonna hit her head. Watch out, Ryan.
Don't try to kick.
Let's get her up so she doesn't hit your head. All right, you got this side, right? I got this side. You gotta stop kicking me out. We're here to help you.
No, you're not!
Whoa!
Here's this one.
Yep. I got her. Oh, the snow actually helps.
Stay away from me!
We're here to help you, but you can't kick it.
No, you're not! No, you're not. Stay the fuck away from me!
We're gonna get you in the back of the car here.
I agree, Gary, and some police departments I've seen do have a helmet like that, but not many departments actually use it for whatever reason.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
So
Yes.
she's in the elevator. I just say, hey. She's like, get the fuck away from me. So.
She's not attacking friendly.
No. She tried running down.
Oh, I've never seen this girl before.
Older middle-aged lady, brunette hair.
So I was
Don't
on
open the door though.
when you said that. So it was a timing out from my radio to turn on. I heard your tail end.
Oh. Yeah.
I just decentralized. I'm like, oh, well, shit. I tried to get out of the elevator back to the car.
Yeah. I just told her to stop. She tries taking off down the stairs. I grab onto her, and then kind of the fight's on from there. So.
Enough. Holy shit.
Yeah, you came through. You like sound panicked.
Oh, that's wish be good.
She had something in her pocket back there.
Hi, Al. Let's just load this shit up. We'll search that jail. No sense to freeze your ass off out here.
I agree. It's time to go home anyways.
Yeah. So we'll wait on the jail staff thing because maybe she'll chill out. I highly doubt it, but you'll see. And then we can just shove her in the back again and say, hey, they can come out and help. I'm just not a big fan of calling for them if she's not going to turn into anything. So I'll follow you over.
All right.
Fuck, it's cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. Oh, yeah, buddy.
who arrived at jail.
Has she said anything since she's been in there? Ma'am, we're gonna walk inside the Sally Port, okay? Is this something where we can just walk in together without you kicking or having any problems? Or do I need to bring jail staff out? Would you be willing just to walk with us in there and have a seat? You don't have to like us.
She reminds me of a video of a drunk girl who did that in the back of a police car, and then on the third arrest, they had a helmet for her.
It's fine. I'm not here to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I just need to get you from the squad car inside the jail. Is that something you think you'd be cooperative with? No or yes? I don't want to hurt you. I don't know. I don't even know who you are. I don't know what's going on. You know, I can charge with any felonies. It's just a misdemeanor, okay? I don't want things to get worse. Would you just walk in with me nicely? We have to when you're
No, you don't fucking have to.
You can hold on.
Stop kicking.
You are fine. So it doesn't have to be like this, but you can't pull away. You can't kick at us, okay? If you're decent with them, that would be the best way to go.
Hold up.
Ow!
Let's walk inside. Okay. She kicks and wants to pull. Yeah, well.
Fucking let go, dude.
I can't let go of you because you're in handcuffs.
Fucking let go.
Okay. So are you going to be decent with them? I have no idea.
You guys know her.
I've not even seen her face. We got a call from a dispatcher that was coming to the work. She tried to attack him.
Put me in this chair. No, don't do it again. No. Alicia. Please don't.
I haven't seen her for a while. I didn't see her face in the parking area.
Please stop. Put your down. Now. Sit down. Push on you. My hand. Knock it off. Alicia, you been taking your meds? I don't take meds at all.
Yeah, I've never seen her before.
She's not said anything to us other than get the fuck off me. She tried to kick us. So dispatcher is going into work. He says that he's like near the elevator. She charges at him and he's able to basically get away. He tries to get out with her, says stop. She tries to take off. He grabs her. She goes down to the floor and then she starts ramming her head into the floor. I get there. She won't say shit. She just tries to kick us. Try to be nice, but that's all we've got.
All right. Well, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Denise. It's nice to see you.
Alicia was charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, disorderly conduct, and bail jumping. At the time of this incident, Alicia had 4 other active cases, which included charges such as taking a vehicle without consent, retail theft, fraudulent use of a credit card, and lewd and lascivious behavior. During March 2023, all 3 misdemeanor cases against her were dismissed. However, they were read in for consideration. In relation to her single felony case, she pleaded no contest and was subsequently convicted. As a result, her sentence was withheld and was given 18 months of probation with specific conditions. Head over to Code Blue.
Boy, these Wisconsin, whatever's going on with Wisconsin, they are just way too light on the penalties for these criminals. Like, they need to start getting a lot stricter. It's simple. All women who have the same level of crazy in them, most of them are able to keep it tapped down, some are not. Men's job is to find one to be their partner that has an acceptable level of craziness. I wonder if these lewd and lascivious behaviors were she was charged with are all about. Possibly, Gary. I'm not sure. I, for one, am super shocked she had other charges pending. I know, right, Casey? Who would have thought? All right, everyone. We have been going now for about 2 hours and 50 minutes. This is a good spot to call the stream, wrap it up for today. I want to thank everyone, as always, for your support, as always, for hanging out with me today. Thank you to Casey for the gifted memberships earlier. And I hope everyone has a happy and fun 4th of July. Miss Mandy has her stream start in about 9 minutes from now. I will post a link to her stream in the chat. Be sure to head on over there. Have a great day. Have a safe 4th. And thank you all as always. I'm not sure what my video schedule is going to be like this week because of the holiday. I'm going to try and get out a new video by the end of the week. Maybe more than one, but we'll see. So yeah, that is going to do it for me for today. And as always, I will see you all next time. And that is a good point. Have a good day and don't blow your hands off with the fireworks. Take care, everyone.